So my dancers said I shouldn't be. There's no alcohol.
So why
That's what my dancers said.
My
dancers said that it's going to trigger it.
You should not.
AK, they said that I shouldn't do this. I shouldn't be doing this. So guys, RDS, can you answer your WhatsApp? I sent you a freaking WhatsApp. Answer your WhatsApp. I sent you a WhatsApp.
It's nudes.
Unilag trained.
Record. Unilag
trained.
Yo, jokes aside, don't take the shot. Jokes aside, don't take the shot. Don't take the shot.
So guys, this I am not shown to this because guys, they said that alcohol shouldn't, but guys, come on, bro.
So why?
No, I know I shouldn't.
You're too old to not care about your health. You're too old to disregard your health.
But hold on, Aris, have you seen your WhatsApp? I sent you a WhatsApp.
I know.
It's new.
Yes, it's about tomorrow. So my thing is,
you're too old.
This I'm going to regret this.
You're 40 years old, man.
You can't disregard your health.
Guys, my dad said, but guys, it's a leptron, guys. I believe that we are witnessing the end of Pep Guardiola.
Hey, yo, watch
we are witnessing the end of Pep Guardiola.
Can you take a shot for every Mbappe goal?
And guys, I think one should is fight. And guys,
over two legs.
This there's something wrong with you.
Like, every missed chance as well. Half shots on missed chances.
Nah, can we get one for every career goal?
Yeah, so basically, this is for football truth.
Hey, take a shot too from yesterday.
Hold on. This is for football truth. This is for Mbappe reminding us that he's still Messi's biological father.
Mbappe?
This is for a 19-year-old World Cup winner. This is for a guy who has defined football for the last 3 decades. And this is for
Ancelotti.
And this is for this is for Carlo Ancelotti. Okay, his name is Ancelotti. So basically, this is for Lati. This is for Lolati. So this is for Lolati talking to us, giving us some stuff. So this is for Lolati. And finally, this is for a bald-headed loser who defrauded his way.
He's describing himself, by the way. He's describing himself.
Is finally to ensure that this is the end of the demonic, evil dictatorship that has been Lep's rule.
This is my kind of hating. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Waiting 25 years for your enemies to fall. Waiting 25 years.
That's so dumbass shit.
That's why you're not
grown ass man. You deserve it. You deserve it. You deserve it. You deserve it.
4:30.
You deserve that, by the way. I hope you deserve that. You deserve that.
You're not supposed to do it, bro.
You deserve that.
You're literally putting.
I hope you learned your lesson.
No, you're putting alcohol on an open wound.
I hope you learned your lesson. I hope you learned your lesson.
I hope you learned your lesson.
And he's claiming his code.
Okay.
I hope you learned your lesson.
Can you not do that again?
All right. Okay. So
Can you not do that again?
RDS, can you tell him not to drink alcohol in an open wound? I don't think you need to be a doctor to know that.
Okay, that was a bad idea.
It was a very bad idea.
That was a bad idea. All right.
No, do it again. I don't think you got enough.
No. Okay, so
yeah,
that was bad idea. So yeah, that was a bad idea.
Yeah.
I thought look at
So
that's a bad
take
idea.
two. Shout out to Ribena, guy. Now, guys, this is not the blood. This is Ribena.
If you need help with the pen, I know a guy named David Coot.
That's not a snow bunny Russian.
Wait, what?
Okay, Kenny.
I thought look at have told you that's a bad idea.
And Kenny, call me HM. My name tonight is HM Half Montero. And we're going straight tonight.
No,
okay.
Alcohol.
I'm going half Montero to call me Montero.
You need to give
Anything
yourself
we're going straight red.
Expel all the Brits.
No, because according to Ricardo, it's down to my discretion if I feel offended. So if I feel offended, it's going to be a straight red. No VAR.
This is my
I call you HA. Would you get offended?
Okay, so guys, we're gonna talk about LEP.
Wait,
hold on, guys, we're gonna talk about LEP. Fuck, ouch. We're gonna talk about LEP.
Oh, that's why you don't put alcohol in open wounds, buddy.
That's what your dumbass did. Why would you do that?
He thinks he's still young. He thinks he's still young. Leave him alone.
We're gonna talk about LEP. We're gonna talk about Mbappe. And we're going to talk about the UCL and Champions League heritage.
This is what lying about your age does to you. Lying to yourself about your age.
And we're also going to talk about PSG, who dropped a 10 piece. They dropped a freaking 10 piece. We're going to talk about LSG, and we're going to talk about, guys, it's called English Talent FC. It's the Serie A. We have to address the
when you know ball, life is easy.
Okay, so guys,
are we talking about Lookman?
Yes.
Yeah, we got to talk about Lookman.
We're going to talk about Lookman as well. We're going to talk about disrespect. We're going to talk about Lookman. I might dip out so into Liverpool. So, guys, it's a full show. Remember, guys, like the video, subscribe if you're new, and please, guys, feel free to send in the super chats. Your super chats and your dubs help me to fund my dentist. Because, guys, my dentist ripped me off. It is what it is. So your dubs help to me for the dentist, and also I'm going back to OnlyFans as well. Shout out to those guys out there. Who said that? What's Brottle? Who said that?
So you were doing so well. Now look at you, shameless.
Let's start. So let's start.
You do OnlyFans.
How much did you pay?
Instead of finding a wife, you're going back on OnlyFans.
He does OnlyFans. He has a designated dick cam. He has a designated dick cam.
Instead of finding a wife, you're going back on OnlyFans.
Hey, who remembers the dick cam? Everybody remembers the dick cam?
Okay, all right.
He's spending his kids' lunch money on OnlyFans.
So here's the thing, guys. Can we just? Is this which was the worst beating? I remember this one, but what's the worst beating? Tottenham or this game?
Arsenal.
Tottenham.
It's Tottenham, bro. Come on, it's fucking Tottenham.
Wait,
Tottenham.
It's really Tottenham, man. What do you mean?
Tottenham.
Wait, what was the Tottenham game?
4-0.
I thought Arsenal was the worst beat.
4-0, yeah, it was 4-0.
4-0 at the crib.
AJ, I think we have to remember this was a 3-1 result, but
no, that's crazy, by the way. That's crazy.
AJ, the scoreline flattered City today.
That's true, actually.
The scoreline flattered City today. It won a 3-1 game.
No. See, that's my point. Is that forget the scoreline in terms of being totally dominatrixed and
Tottenham
bondaged.
Yeah, but how was this any different from the first leg?
So you said this was that Tottenham was a worse bondage than
Tottenham was a worse scoreline.
It's Tottenham.
Was a worse scoreline.
4-0 at home. 4-0 at home.
The result was worse, but today was like.
You guys, I told you guys, I'm not a stats. You want me to bring up the stats?
I thought Tottenham was playing for like 80 minutes.
Bro, it's
okay. 4 shots on target. Wait, how did they get 4 shots on target?
Yeah, she wasn't like that good of a domination.
Okay. So can you talk to me? Did you expect City to be
Don't you start
lambasted this? Okay, you know, okay, let's start with Abdallah there.
Yo, pause.
What are your thoughts here and everything? I thought Nico Gonzalez was the truth. Why were City so bad and why were you so trash?
Neeks, relax. Sorry, go on.
Why did you add the accent for the Gonzalez?
Abdallah, go for it.
The list, bro, because of the tooth, innit?
Zombies, that's crazy. Zombies, that's crazy.
You're from Lagos, talk like it.
Zombies, that's
Okay,
That's
then.
what your dumbass gay.
You're from Lagos. Talk like
Okay, Abdallah, go for it. Abdallah.
Two piss bag merchants are to blame, and their father. Gundogan can never play ever again. I repeat this again and again.
Deco masterclass, man. Deco masterclass.
He can never ever start a game again. Bernardo, he's done. He offers.
So Abdallah, you're saying that this is more on the players or more on that bald-headed
100%.
Catalonian fraud?
I would say if we're dividing the blame, it's 80% Pep, 20% the players. If we're talking about the situation that we're in, I would blame 60% Pep, 40% the board. This I'm going to offend a lot of bold people. This bellend of my manager, this boldy prick.
This is crazy.
We're in this mess because
he won you.
No, let him cook.
Let him cook.
KJ, let him cook.
He won you four.
No, let him cook. So hold on, bald-headed prick. Abdallah, bald-headed fraud prick. Continue.
You have no sense
I'm
of
not Pep out,
objectivity.
but
You're
he
so
deserves. You know how Real Madrid fans cuss out their manager? I will cuss Pep out. Is there any more interruptions?
No, actually,
First of
go
all,
for it.
You're in Real Madrid. Build your club, man.
No, Kenny. RT, no, hold on, Kenny. I don't care, tooth or no tooth. RTR, read the room. We are here to clown on that.
You are here
Abdallah,
to
continue.
Disclaimer, Abdallah supports Real Madrid as well.
No, he doesn't. Abdallah, continue. Abdallah, can you just talk?
First of all, drop 2 bricks for me. Juventus are out, and so are City.
Drop 2 bricks for
You've
me.
only got 3 more
Crazy.
teams.
Are you
Abdallah, can you just focus on?
He's asking for a break.
No, I have to be honest.
Early charge.
Okay, let's start off this. 2 piss bag merchants. What did you expect we were going to get cooked? Nico Gonzalez on his own wasn't going to do anything. Walker's no longer the scapegoat of being a bozo. And Diaz looks a bit. I don't know what's wrong with this defense. We cannot defend. No matter how much money we spend on this defense, we cannot defend. We cannot defend. What was that? What he was playing Savinho and Marmouche 2 up top. What was this formation? This is literally a typical overthinking disaster masterclass from Pep. You are overthinking this. Why can't you just play your right formation? Why can't you play your right formation?
So what was the right formation to give you the best chance against Real Madrid then?
The formation that we've been doing for the past few games. I don't get it. I don't.
So basically, so this was different from the Newcastle game. The formation.
It was different. It was different. Why are you playing Marmouche and Savinho? Savinho is not a central 2 up top player. He's not. He's a wing player. He's his best games. If you've watched him for Girona, is best playing on the left, where he offers so much service, assists galore. And in terms of, I don't know why can't Pep just stick to the same tactics? I don't understand it. He overthought it. All you had to do was play your right players. Why are you playing Bernardo?
Was Haaland injured?
Without Bernardo.
Yeah, Haaland was injured.
Yeah, knee injury.
Haaland was injured, yes. And you can't really slander. You can't slander Haaland because he got 2 Gs. He got 2 Gs last time. He got 2 Gs.
One of which was the penalty, which doesn't count, but continue.
Oh, okay, so when man like Mbappe
walk off final tax.
Oh, okay. Wait,
so basically, so you're saying that this is mainly on Pep?
Yeah, 100%. The situation of the squad is because of him. It's because of him. Like, what else am I supposed to? What am I supposed to say? He deserves all the blame and all the slander he gets. Like, there's no defending him. No true City fan can defend Pep tonight. No true City fan, because let's be honest, the players couldn't do what they're done. They're gassed out.
But is this the end of Pep? Are we seeing the beginning of the end of one of the great managers?
It's not the end of Pep. It's the end of this squad. It's the end of this squad. Come back to me next season if Pep has another disaster class like this. Next season, I expect to be challenged to win the Premier League and to challenge heavily for the UCL. I expect.
Okay.
What was the goal? Sumia, talk to me. Thoughts on the game, Sumia.
Can you hear me, Atich?
Yes, I can hear you. And please leave Montero alone. He's on house arrest.
Mbappe's favorite headache.
So,
And also, remember, Montero's 8-year-old grandfather can go to mass, by the way.
Yeah, and his granddad. His granddad.
Sumia, you got a lot to explain on
Yeah, please,
Sumia, you have a lot to, because Sumia, you advocated for violence, so I'm just saying, let's put that to one
you
side.
gotta explain that, bro.
Continue.
Montero's granddad can't leave the house.
so
80-year-old man.
Wait, hold on, Sumia.
last week I told you that this match was over, so this was nothing new. It was expected. I would say Kushinov was the only good thing out of Manchester City. He really defended well against Vinicius. The goal we conceded was because we just gave up on attacking. We were relaxed. We were just wanted to just close the match out. That's it. That's the reason why we considered the goal. But I was really angry with this because it was simple. When you got battered at Etihad 4-0, why didn't you go for the kill? They should have been humiliated 6 or 7. When you got humiliated 4-0 at Etihad, you should return the favor. So there was supposed to be a tifo by the Bernabeu by the ultras, but it was banned by the club because it had the message, "You won't leave Bernabeu alive."
Oh, come on, man.
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah, that's
I mean, is it really that wild? Like,
What?
Yay!
Not necessary.
What did he say?
Not necessary.
that's
Kenny,
crazy.
be serious.
Sumia, continue.
Yeah.
Chomini is good in the midfield. He cannot play defense. Asensio is the find of the season. He is damn good. And I don't want to hear Valverde here, Valverde there. Valverde is a right back for the rest of the season. He needs to play right back for the rest of the season. No Lucas Vazquez, no here and there. Just Federico Valverde as the right back, with Asensio and Rudiger in the central of defense. Alaba can interchange with Mendy and Fran Garcia as the left back, but no changing of the right back position.
Okay, so now you're saying Valverde as right back. Are you saying this because of how he played against a trash Man City, or would it just be a lot more safer to wait until Alaba is back to full fitness and have Asensio right back, Alaba, Rudiger in the center, and then you put Valverde in his natural position, which is midfield?
No, the reason why I'm saying this because of the pace he has, the kind of tackle he can, the way he can defend.
But he's not a right back. Sumia, against better teams, much better than Man City and so forth, Valverde will be exposed for the non-right back he is. He's cosplaying as a right back. He's not a natural right back. So against a much better left winger and a much better team, rather than these bum-ass losers that you played against, Valverde will be exposed because he's not a right back.
I understand, H, what you're telling me, but right now our whole right back position is a makeshift, because at the end of the day, Lucas is also not a right back. Asensio is not a right back. Asensio is playing very well in the central defense. Why I want to go ahead and move him to right back when he has been good at central defense? So we keep Valverde as right back instead of Lucas Vazquez. At least he gives more than Lucas Vazquez. So that is the reason I'm telling Valverde should stay at the right back position.
So
apart from that, Chomini, please, Carlito, play him in the midfield. Yeah, Ashish, you're telling me something.
So what do you take from this beatdown? Is it like, oh, they've shown something, or are you like, it's against a really crappy team? Or Real should still be given credit based on just how well they destroyed Man City?
They deserve credit because they had the task to get Man City eliminated from the Champions League. They did that properly. But I'm not gonna lie, HH, it's not the Manchester City of old, where we get tested. So yes. I cannot say that this is the turning point of Real Madrid. The turning point of Real Madrid would be the next in the round of 16 when they actually play a good team in Atletico Madrid or Bayer Leverkusen.
Who else wants
Can I say?
Can I speak
Okay,
on?
yeah, Artist, go for it. Artist, go for it.
Yeah, no, it's. I mean, I just a few quick points. I mean, firstly, obviously Mbappe now. Mbappe now. Yeah, I've got. There's got to be apologies to at least Mbappe. I can admit when he a hat trick against, even though it's a poor City team, still a Pep City team, and the goals, the nature of the goals he scored, they were pretty good goals. I mean, they were pretty good. Yeah, they're pretty good.
I
don't know where Guardiola is, what ticket he got sent back to his country, man. So
he got sent back to Zagreb.
That was nasty. The third goal actually was even worse because the amount of City defenders that were back, you're thinking, right, okay,
it's pretty bad
goalkeeping.
And also, I mean, Foden's attempt at defending was.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's pretty bad goalkeeping.
Joe, I want to speak on.
I mean, number 47 can barely attack. You're asking him to defend. Come on.
Yeah, I know. I agree with the bad goalkeeping as well, but I mean, Ederson, to be honest, this season hasn't been that much better than Onana. To be honest,
wow.
In terms of the goalkeeper, he's not. He's not been. Arguably he's worse.
Okay, hold on. Okay, JS. What goes on the members' hangout stays on the members' hangout. Okay, please, thank you. All right, that's okay. So lips should be sealed. That is a little pact. Okay, thank you.
Was that mentioned?
Okay, continue.
Because that was bad, Guardiola. That was bad. So yeah, so right now Mbappe is the biological father of Manchester City right now. But as I think has been said already, beating City weirdly doesn't say much about whether or not how Madrid are going to progress further into the Champions League. Like it doesn't. It's just because everyone has been dunking on them now, and it is interesting to see what happens to City, to Pep Guardiola as a whole. I still anticipate that they will.
Wait. How much did he spend in January?
Okay, HH. I appreciate
180.
that.
180.
I thought you dropped a quarter of a bill. You dropped a quarter of a bill in
And
January.
apparently they
in January.
And they needed more.
A quarter of a bill in January is actually wild to be knocked out of the Champions League. So and still struggling to beat middle range teams. It's quite bad. I don't.
No, it's because why I say is you have to juxtapose it with Ancelotti did not spend a single peso in January. And had to have a makeshift defense. This guy spent a quarter of a bill.
Like I said, I don't know of a manager in the history of European football to spend a quarter of a bill in January and not to qualify to the round of 16 in the Champions League.
They're playing the greatest Champions League team ever, though.
Oh no! KJ don't do that.
KJ, it wasn't 200.
No. KJ, this same greatest team got pimped by Lille and AC Milan, and we're going to cook AC Milan very soon. We're going to cook those guys very soon.
No, KJ.
Shout out to you.
Wait, hold on, artist.
Almost finished. Yeah. So obviously, but like I said, because it's at the end of the day. Over two legs, the better team won. Real Madrid does go through, and they'll have obviously a tougher test against either Atletico Madrid or Bayer Leverkusen sort of going on. That is to be expected. What City do from here is basically they're still in the FA Cup. Okay, so fair play to that.
That's it. Top four.
Go for FA Cup.
I mean, I am praying. Oh no! All that's left are you guys, and that's it.
No. All I'm saying is that
because I'll say that, bro. A trophyless Pep. We need that. We need that.
We'll beat United.
Just 2 points of City. Just 2 points. The first thing is that
Plymouth.
Please,
No. Plymouth aren't doing nothing.
And I know. Hold on. Artist.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if you could do the first thing is like despite everything that I've just said, you need to beat Liverpool at the weekend. Despite everything I said,
we'll lose.
No.
Money Mace. Remember what I said. Money Mace.
Treble winners.
You need to be Liverpool at the weekend.
Money Mace. Believe. Okay, wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Let me go to Money Mace and there's Ricardo. Money Mace, what are you saying?
I'm gonna be nice.
No, wait, don't be nice.
No.
Wait, hold up. Money Mace, this clown is gonna spend Nigeria's GDP this summer to create a whole new team. Let's cook him.
That says a lot about Nigeria, HH.
Artist, thank you. So Money Mace, let's cook this bald clown while we can before it goes
AJ,
on to default settings.
I'm not gonna cook City because I don't want to hurt their confidence. I don't want to hurt their confidence going into Sunday. I don't want to hurt their confidence going into Sunday.
Exactly.
So, Man City, and this is gonna be prop. This is gonna be prop from me, guys. You need to remember who you are. 4 peak treble winners.
You are
No.
Heritage.
Forget that. Focus on this game. Real City. How
Wait, is he shaking cheeks for Guardiola right now?
Okay. But if it's how did he get cooked? How did this dude get cooked this badly?
The problem is that they just didn't show up. They didn't. Honestly, I felt to struggle and think about anything that they did after before the 80th minute. Like they didn't go out there to attack. Like when they had the ball, they just literally just passed it amongst themselves. 0 risks being taken. And this is the problem. They played the game as if they won the first leg. They played not trying to go forward, trying to just keep it simple, just trying to minimize the score. And Madrid, after 2-3 minutes, they just smelt blood and they were like, "We're just going to go forward, attack these lot." And honestly, it was a cooking. The build up to that. I know people talk about when Mbappe put Gvardiol on the floor, but the entire build up to the second goal.
That's entire. Like I'm going to do an announcement of the goal for that. That entire build up was money. That
was ridiculous. I ran out of the room after that second goal. I'm not even going to lie. That's how good it was. But I'm being serious. That second goal that's champagne football. But for City, they need to understand that they're in a difficult moment right now, but things can change. They just need something to get them back on track. That something could be Sunday, HH. City treble winners.
You're begging something
that's stupid. Damn bloody fool.
Abdallah, your heritage.
Have you?
Don't smoke, Veta.
All right, okay, wait, hold on. Ricardo, grab the mic. Ricardo.
Thank you.
Can I go after Kenny?
You know, Money Mace, I think he saved his best players for, was it Saturday, Sunday? So you might have a chance.
He rested.
He let the B team have a run out there today. But yeah, I mean, this is kind of just like a part 2 of what happened in the first game, right? There was only like one. In the first game, there was a better team on the field. Today, there was only one team on the field. Honestly, bro, it's so hard for me to talk about Pep. I'm like, he started off the season as normal, and then it just fell off a cliff, and we have
a massive cliff.
Yeah, the steepest cliff possible.
Yes,
and he hasn't recovered since. I'm telling you, I can only judge this guy based on what he accomplishes next season, because maybe this is the end. Or maybe
no, it's not. I don't think it's the
personally.
end.
I don't think it's the end. But
no. It's no. I mean, like, it's not the end, but I pray it's the end. That's the way.
Okay. So. Well, I mean, some people will still have faith. Some people won't. But look, Mbappe, he was affected today. That's the difference.
No, Ricardo, no. Ricardo, what's the saying? The disrespect must be just as loud as the respect.
Okay, first of all,
the hate must just be as loud as the praise. So, Ricardo.
Okay, first of all, hold on.
So, I was going to say something crazy about Ricardo. I want you to be unapologetically.
No. First of all, I have nothing to apologize. 2, I'm not going to do tricks on it because I'm not you. All right, so we'll leave that. I'm surprised you haven't done it yet, because in the backstage, before we went live, you should have seen the glaze session this guy was doing.
I wasn't doing anything.
You were glazing.
Ricardo, should I reveal what you said in the backstage?
Go ahead, I don't care. I'm shameless.
Wow. Okay. Just keep talking.
Anyways, no, but Mbappe was affected. Compared to the first game, let's be honest. Like, he was ineffective. His goal was the jammiest goal.
Did he?
But today, 3 great goals.
3 great goals.
Exactly. So that's the difference. Look, that first goal, great pass by Asensio. I don't know what did somebody snipe John Stones, or like something happened to him?
No.
Oh, was it Ruben Diaz?
No, basically. He knew it was going to be a cooking, and he wanted to build up quickly. So
okay, well, something happened to that defender, and then Mbappe instincts dinked it over Ederson. Bro, that guy's washed, bro. I'm not even gonna lie.
Was he ever a great keeper? He was
decent. He was decent. Let's not.
He was. He was.
He was good. He was good in the UCL final too.
Who was better, him or Victor Valdez?
They're saying Lukaku gave him.
Okay.
Can I
Let it finish. Ricardo.
Second goal was brilliant, absolutely brilliant. That was a classic Mbappe-esque goal. Third goal, bro. That third goal, I just knew it was coming. Do you see how much space Mbappe had on the right wing? He was by himself. You know what it looked like? It looked like Kobe asking for an isolation. That's what it looked like. He was on the right wing for like at least 30 seconds, unmarked, anything. Vinny had all the time in the world to just pick him out, and then he just cooked. You left him on his left foot. He had like 3 defenders on him who none of them even dared to like engage with him, and then he slotted it home bottom corner. Great finish again. As for the rest of the team, look, I've said this I don't know if I said it on the last, I don't know if I was on the last stream, but I said it to my cousins who are Real Madrid fans. It's like, it's so hard to gauge where Real Madrid are right now, because throughout the course of the season, they haven't played against the big teams. Now, you would think this would be a big team, but Man City have quite literally been the worst Man City in the past. I don't know, since they bought Aguero, I guess. Since the beginning.
No.
That is true, actually.
No. They've been asked. No. That'll be right. Yeah.
Yeah. Even saying ass is like, you're doing a disservice to the word ass. Like, that's how bad these guys have been.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Look, big I was RDS. I think RDS said bigger tests lie ahead. Atleti is a formidable opponent, even though I think Real Madrid will probably edge them out. I actually think that Real Madrid would beat Leverkusen. I think Real Madrid, just based on experience, grit, all those intangibles you can't measure. There's only a few teams that can challenge them, mainly being, Barca, Liverpool. I actually think Inter Milan and Arsenal can give these guys a run for their money, but we don't know what Real Madrid will be.
Ricardo, you don't think Conor Gallagher can cook Madrid?
Arsenal is hilarious.
That guy, he's hold on. We'll get there because we're going to do a last 16 preview soon.
Okay.
Well, we can't say Chelsea, KJ, so that's the problem.
Screw you, Ricardo.
Moneymates, you better win it this year. You better win it this year.
Okay,
and you better win the conference league.
Can you shut the? Sorry, Ricardo, continue.
What really else is to say? Like, the game was so one-sided. Now, I thought Real Madrid took their foot off the pedal after the first half.
Oh no! It's this was a 6-1 again. 3-1 does not relay what this game was like, because
for sure.
City go effed up.
Yeah, like I said, this is a team of its former self. Well, you put any team in that playoffs. To be fair, maybe outside of Milan
and Juventus,
Man City was probably the worst performing team.
Yeah.
Like, I just don't okay, let me talk about these Man City players. First of all, that defense was ass. Okay, what's the Uzbekistan dude called?
Kusanov.
He was decent. Young player, a little bit of experience, whatever. Diaz, shell of his former self. Goddamn, was it? Bro, that defense was just fucking ass. Ederson garbage. The midfield, Gundogan, man, that guy needs to hang it up. Because
what did you expect, Gundogan?
Gundogan, Bernardo Silva, don't know. Nico Gonzalez, look, the guy's like, it was third game. He's not gonna do anything really. Up front, I'll say this too. I think, with the way I was watching this too, not having Haaland, even though he doesn't really do shit on the ball, off the ball, he does have a goal scoring presence that helps their attack.
No, but he's improved, Ricardo.
Yes, I know he has improved, but
on the ball, he actually brings it. He does actually offer more. He's improved as a player.
Like I said, it's not substantial growth. It's like graduating from kindergarten to grade 1. It is steady growth. All right, it's not that much of an improvement. Now, to be fair, not having Haaland is actually a bit of an issue for Man City, because they rely too much on him in terms of an attacking threat. Because literally today, bro, there's nothing. Nothing. As for Real Madrid, like I said, I gotta see them against a better opposition. Maybe you can comfortably say, yeah, these guys are back. But I see a lot of Madrid fans are happy with Tchouaméni's performance. I won't be surprised if next week they're trying to crucify this guy. Because that guy has been...
I mean, like it's a trash city, so you can't be like, hey, Tchouameni is good. This is what I said to Sumi. Like you can't be like, oh, Valverde, he works well. You have to judge players' performance by who you're facing against. This was not good opposition.
Yeah, and I believe the first leg of the next game, what's it called? Jude
it's going to be away. Yeah.
Is away. Jude's not
No. So the first leg will be
No,
at Real Madrid's crib. Yeah, it will be at home.
Oh, yes.
Bellingham's suspended.
Yeah, Bellingham is suspended.
And Bellingham is missing that. But you'd rather have him for the second leg, so.
Yes, that's true. But hey, it is what it is. On to the next round. Let's see what Real Madrid can do.
Kenny and then AK. Kenny, what are you talking about?
Yeah, obviously, I think the guys that went before me, like they talked about pretty much everything. But yeah, it was as soon as Mbappe scored that first goal, I was like, it's done. I didn't see them coming back, especially the silly mistakes. Like I said, Ruben Diaz, like I said, this guy he had one good season and then.
Bro,
one is crazy.
The guy's been average ever since.
One is crazy.
Can he speak? So can he say so? One good
season. I'm talking about Man City.
Can he stand on business? One good season.
No. Chelsea will take Ruben Diaz. Chelsea will take.
No, I disagree.
Well, William Chelsea has Gambia defenders.
Have you ever seen Chalobah defend? But can he?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's a brother, man. That's a brother.
But the treble. A compliment. But like I said, like bar that first season when he came in, like he was good for the whole season.
He was essential.
The treble he was the treble he was the guy was on the bench.
Let him speak.
Abdallah, the treble season, the guy was on the bench for the first few months and then he came back at the second part of the season. I'm talking about a whole season. It was only his first season where it was good for the whole season. If not, the guy has been like, he's had Spurs where it was good, but he's never been consistent. That's what I'm saying. Like for me, the guy's always been overrated. And then when
is this the beginning of the end of Pep, or will he return?
Like they said, it's too early for that. We need the second season. This is one season. The sample is not enough. When it's the second season, then we can start saying is the down. One season, like especially with a great manager like him, we can allow him a bad season. You know what I'm saying. So yeah, obviously right now is a bad season. I still think that it can't get worse. If they don't get Champions League, it would get worse. But I don't see that. You know what? Honestly, the way they're playing, they're so
okay, so if you win the FA Cup, is that UCL qualification or
Europa League?
Europa League, HH. Knows that.
I do think that, how do you call it? England are doing quite well in England are doing quite well in Europe.
Yeah, might get
I do think that the fifth spot will probably get Champions League.
I suspect they will get the first spot.
But I still think they will get Champions League. But it's probably even better for them. Just focus on the league, trying to get the new signings implemented so that next year you can probably get a better start and go from there. But yeah, like we've said, like there was no Haaland today. Like the attack was toothless. Like I said, you can't rely on number 47. Like I said, the guy, the guy has got.
No, he's the guys. Like the guy was just shooting aimlessly because he couldn't know what to do. Like, can you look at the difference between Jude's play and Bellingham's play? Sorry, the difference between Bellingham's play and Foden's play. Where Bellingham, he's playing football. This guy is like turn shoot.
Wait, let me cook on.
The guy is better at shooting kids than shooting in the actual field of football. But he's wait a minute. But anyways, like, come on now. Marmoush today, we're not gonna put the game on him. The game on him as well. It's not like a proper striker. I don't know what Pep tried with the formation, but yeah, it did not work. Like it did not work at all. Like the two up front, like it didn't work. Like, we've been talking about the geriatrics in the midfield. Like Bernardo is done out here. Gundogan, like I said, you don't go back to your ex, man. You should have just
Kovacic as well. Kovacic is done as well.
I think if you're Gundogan and you're looking at what Pedri, Casado, and all those guys are doing, you're like, I really effed up. But if you're Barca, it's what's a blessing in disguise. Because you literally have younger, fresher, better players than this washed-up geriatric old fogey.
Especially with the salary he was on. So that was a great move on Messi. Yeah, this summer they're gonna have to have a lot of Pep has a lot of, or he has a big job on his hand there to try and rebuild that squad. And on on Real Madrid, like I said, you have to shout out to Mbappe, man. You have to give him his credit. He showed up today, hat trick in the Champions League knockout stage. Not the first as well, but no, you have to give him his credit. Like you guys, like I've been saying that you guys have been killing the guy a bit too early, acting like he was some dead footballer and all that stuff. But anyways, he's not gonna get judged on this year at Real Madrid. He has to win the Champions League. But like I said, I do think that there's still a player there at the end of the day.
There's still a player there.
Wait, hold on, Kenny.
I said that before. No.
No. Oh, no. I know.
What the fuck you talking about?
No, it's we're not gonna do that because the way you guys were talking about the way you guys were talking about him.
No.
You guys acted as if this guy was like one of the worst footballers and all that stuff. Anyways, there's proof there on the Hangouts. The way you guys were talking about Mbappe like he was some Finnish footballer.
I was bullied into saying those things. I always
of course.
Hold on, AK, what you saying?
Yeah, man. Can you zoom into my AVI?
Is this guy picking his nose?
He's picking both of his noses.
Oh, okay, all right.
So
wait, AK, it's nose. You don't have two noses, but continue.
No. I mean, like the both of like the things. So
nostrils. You mean nostrils?
Yeah, no, nostrils. He's picking both of them.
Continue.
Yeah. So yeah, shout out to Pep, man. I mean, what else is there to say on this guy, man? I mean, we're looking at a team literally decomposing in front of our eyes. That's what we're looking at here. I mean, let me start with the two guys in the middle. Gundogan and Bernardo Silva. HH, I don't know if you saw this clip during the game. Did you see Gundogan trying to run backwards? HH, it literally looked like you trying to run.
Okay, don't do that. Don't do it. KJ, relax. Remember, I'm still the host. And I'm gonna be I will be an AFCON ref tonight. So relax.
Yeah, just one thing. What was the thing that Ricardo was talking about? Like, an insult is based on your discretion or some shit like that.
Oh no. He was basically saying that like if a referee feels offended, it's his discretion to feel if he's offended enough to give you a straight red.
Oh, okay. I get it. Okay, well, that's just beside the point. But in terms of like apart from that, defensively, Diaz was poor today. Stones, he sensed what was gonna happen. He said, "Bro, I'm leaving."
Okay, Mike.
Yeah, but he said, "Bro, I'm leaving." The left back Guardiola, I mean, he just got sent into another dimension. I wouldn't be surprised if he's on Uranus tomorrow. Shout out to him. The planet Uranus.
Okay, yeah, we know. Okay, we know.
Bro, come on, man. This guy, man.
I think we know. You didn't have to recap. Oh, the planet here.
The planet.
We thought you really meant. Nah. You know what? Hold on. Oh my god. Okay, continue.
To his credit, I thought Kusanov was actually not that bad. I didn't think he was struggling as much as like the commentators were saying. I thought he had a couple of issues like the first half, but the second half he began to like catch up and began to defend Vinny well. But in terms of the attack, I mean, what more do I have to say about number 47, man? I mean, the guy tries to shoot from long distances. The guy, I mean, he makes that face when he's trying to like dribble the ball. Like, I don't know what's going on.
It's a face to be like he's really doing something special, but like, no, you're not cooking, bro. You ain't cooking.
Exactly. I mean, and apart from that, Savinho, bro, I don't know why he's playing centrally when he's been playing well on the wing. Same with Marmoush. I mean, I don't know why he was playing as a number 9 when he's also been playing well on the wing. So, like,
who else would they have played there?
I mean, that's the question. Like, how bad was Haaland's injury? If Haaland's injury was that bad, why'd you play him on the bench?
And this is what I always say. If you can make the bench you can start. And in a game this key, I'm putting a gun to your head and force you to play.
Yeah,
if you're
man.
not on the bench.
Yeah, I mean, I look at it and I'm like, Marmoush as striker didn't really offer much. The left winger, who was the left winger for them?
It was a weird formation. It was like Bernardo on the left.
Oh man.
Of a 4-4-2, like I don't know what
Oh
he tried
man.
to do.
I mean, I'm not understanding this. So at the end of the day, man, like Pep just screwed up royally this game. And bro, let's be real. What did we expect? Did we expect City to come here and win?
We expected them to fight.
No, I had a vision though, but my vision was obviously wrong.
Your vision is wrong like 90% of the time.
It's still a vision, though. It's still a vision.
You had a vision that fucking Mbappe was gonna win the UCL last season. So like I don't want to hear this. I mean, so overall,
you want to get your teeth checked. You should have gone to get your eyes checked.
Yeah,
thank you.
Overall, I mean, Real Madrid make it to the next round.
That hairline, by the way.
I think they'll play Atletico or Bayer Leverkusen.
No. Hold on, we'll get there. So
and last thing, just one last thing. Shout out LeVar Ball, man. The guy got his foot amputated.
Bro, man, it's like that's
Mbappe snatched his ankle.
Oh, shut up. Yeah,
AJ, you know, breaking news: Van Persie is about to be hired manager of Feyenoord.
Big up.
Well, he didn't know I left her.
Back home, baby. Back home, baby. Big up,
Van Persie.
Coutinho, have some shame. Have some shame.
He's coming back home. He's coming back.
Okay, hold on. Shout out. So United Tunic. 7 PSG players touched, fondled, and went down. Okay, I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say that. Tunic, I ain't saying that, but shout out to PSG, who we'll talk about. JS, thank you for the dope. Mbappe 3-piece moved half up seat from inverted to overlapping.
That's enough.
That's enough. Shut up, Mbappe. Shout Kamal. I need this in a UCL semi and UCL final HH. Well, this is true. But Kamal, all hat-tricks counts. Because, come on, this was a clutch hat-trick. Pressure, huge expectation, money on the line, and he delivered a hat-trick under huge pressure.
That's not fair. When Haaland scored 6 against, I think it was 6 against
who?
Against Leipzig. It's not like 5 goals.
Yeah, thank you.
In the last 16, how is that fair?
Oh god, here we go. And it's begun.
Agenda
Silence FC, Serie A haters, KC, AK, assemble. Let's focus.
Yes, English Talent FC. It's the first time I do.
I need to speak on Atalanta, man.
We have to speak on.
We'll get there. Okay. Shout out to Robert Marginon. Thank you though. Too bad Rodri didn't have his phone at the ready to capture this one.
Stay humble. Stay very humble. Shout out to Robert. Thank you for the
bomb. J2S. No tapping, no party. Jude Bellingham stocks.
He was good today.
The guy was good.
He wasn't.
The guy was good. Of course, it was good. Right? Jordan Alvarado. We're here for the left strips. Hey, look, man. Shout to your bro. Guys, we have eaten really good this season.
There should have been a left strip after the treble. Come on, after the treble, left strip should have been cancelled. Come on. That's what you said.
No. Well, no. I know what I said, and I lied.
You're talking about a guy. You think this guy is shameable?
I'm shameless. I'm shameless. Rank, take the dub, right? You need goals, and you bench your top goal scorer. It's one thing to play Forza with Xavi, Iniesta, and Messi, but with Gonzalez, Gundogan, and Savinho.
That's a break.
If Haaland could make the bench, you start him.
He's injured.
No.
You don't bring him.
Why was he on the bench?
KJ, here's the thing. This is what I do in Football Manager. If a player is below, I think 80%, he doesn't make my squad. Okay. If you are on that my bench, you're being used. No, if you're on that bench and you're a top player, I am using you.
You had that orange feet next to it, he has that orange thing. Yeah. He says fitness thing not concludes or whatever.
No. Kenny, thank you. If it has that, I'm not putting him in my squad. No.
What would you have preferred?
Kenny, if I'm going into any match of Football Manager, every player in my squad is going to can be used. I don't take a player on the bench and I don't use him at all. Heck no. So,
wait.
what's the point of even taking? What was the point in even taking him to? So he just went to Spain to what? Eat tapas bar and watch bullfighting. The heck?
Their team's already been decimated. Who else are they going to put? A random academy kid? I mean, think about it. Realistically, right?
Yeah, why not?
They play him. No, they play him, right? They do nothing and get slapped up anyway. His injury gets aggravated, and he's out for the rest of the season when they're chasing top 4. It's not worth the risk, man.
Okay, KJ. Why take him?
Huh? Why take it? I mean, I don't know. Like you said, something that happens in football, though. That does
I think he took him. He was like, if the game is close at the end, I might bring him on. But he saw that the game was dead, so it was like, there's no need to risk it.
Hold on, rank. To stay on top, you've got to learn how to lose. Pep has lived on top his whole career fraudulently and telling lies, and he couldn't cope with his team losing a few games in a row, which is why he scratched himself.
That is true.
This is true.
That's true.
What's it called? What's the saying? What's the saying? I think if you want tears, you have to get put up with the rain or something. What's that saying?
No one's
What?
No one's
That's not saying at all.
If you want, yes. If you want the rainbow, you've got to put up with the rain. I think Dolly Parton said that. Yeah.
There we go. You finally got correct.
Shout to Dolly Parton. You know. So what's it called? Uncle Wham. Shout to your boy Uncle Wham, who says Mbappe sends Guardiola back to Zagreb.
Yeah.
He said back to Zagreb.
Guardiola has a few. Yeah, he has a few like bad.
That Messi one at the World Cup was that Messi one at the World Cup was crazy. Bran, another 200 mil for Pep Kusahu. # destroy F-ball. Bro, this guy dropped 200 mil for what? J2S.
It was 190.
Nigerian penalty kick miss. Kokaka the licks. French Kabi Lame Serie A fire emoji.
Who's French Kabi Lame?
The TikTok guy, you know, the Kabi Lame.
No, who is that referring to? Is it Colomwani?
He means what's his name?
Mendy.
Colomwani.
Madrid's pep talk. Guardiola's new tactic. Let's use bench players. bro. Pep was stressing throughout the whole thing, bro. Like it is just so amazing to see Pep completely not know what he could do. Hokage. Lep, Diperlotti, and Fergie ain't near Flick's level. Did you just call him Diperlotti?
Okay. Diperlotti is diabolical.
Diperlotti?
It's a dimensional.
Because he's an old guy, Old people needing diapers.
Hokage.
Wow. The fact that you're saying those three are nowhere near Hansi Flick's level, like, come on.
Shout to J-Swiss. 11 noise ain't beating my 11 girl. I never said this. I never said that.
Yes, you did.
I never said that. J-Swiss, stop lying. Stop lying. Stop lying on me. I never said. Stop lying.
Beating my 11.
Stop lying. Stop lying. Shout to Nabil.
Someone give me the receipt.
Mbappe vanquished Barbie doll and Diaz. Free Walker. Oh wow, damn. Shout out to me. Nabil again. Also speak on Piss FC motorbot in Jesus Christ. Okay. Let's not get explicit, bro. That's crazy. Talent FC. Real fans celebrating this W and this Mbappe hattie is like being happy to be the father of Bonnie Blue's kid. # HOE. Lookman scoring penalty or find what's okay. All right. Okay, let's keep going. Madrid's pep talk. Pep's coaching mantra: why win today when you can lose spectacular? There's some good dubs tonight, man. There's some good dubs tonight.
It's actually true.
Okay, what's the point in winning when you can just get pimp smacked? Let's get pimp smacked, bro. Watch us get Atleti next.
Yeah, they'll get Atleti next.
I think
they'll win.
You know what?
I think that's what they're trying to do.
We'll get there, but
I think they'll get Leverkusen.
We'll go to the drop review, but I think it's going to be all Spanish, all German, which will be very annoying. Madrid's pep talk. Pep's post-match wisdom. We didn't just run out of time to equalize. Bloody left, man. 50 says Mbappe is just warming up. Guys, are you not entertained? Wait. So guys, who's afraid?
There is a dangerous narrative that Mbappe wins the UCL, and the next year he wins the World Cup. There is.
No. Artist, relax. Just chill. Let's just chill.
Let that happen, bro.
Midfield of Gundo and Silva has one long between them.
Yo, that's
bro. But is he lying?
QT's on
is he
fire
lying
today, bro.
But is he lying? I was fair. I'm happy Juve and Milan lost. Didn't want a derby. We're gonna cook. Brest fair. We're gonna cook that league.
Depression derby, bro.
We're gonna cook that league. If man, PSG wins first UCL against Mbappe, Real Madrid. Real first UCL fan loss. Also, Ricardo being a Drake lawyer. Did you like his Spanish song "Meet Your Pad"?
I need it.
That's one of the worst songs I've ever heard in my life.
Yo, that song is
no. I swear he was trolling. It must be like a half a comedy. Because I was like, is he speaking Spanish or not Spanish?
Drake be too funny with the accent.
Okay, so hold on, wait. Have you seen that drone footage with the Drake? Is that real?
Yeah, when someone flew a drone to his house.
That can't be real. I bet he staged that. He probably staged that. Clown. No, look, see, here's the thing, bro. PSG are not winning no UCL. It's not like they're not. They can't. But
wait on us.
We'll get there. Shout out to QC.
Brest, you know.
Thoughts on Felix Roulette 21?
I should speak on it. Speak on it.
Felix was garbage.
Big up Jao, man. Jao. It's looking.
He's so crap.
Shout out to Osasuna. Shout out to HH. Hope this helps numb some of the pain of the financial and oral schwacking you took for Valentine's.
Yo.
I mean, Osasuna.
Shout out.
Like, that's madness,
bro.
All right.
Oral tracking is insanity.
So what's it called, guys?
Wait, HH, I didn't speak on Madrid.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Go for it. Madrid. KJ, go for it.
Mbappe is back, isn't he? Okay, fair enough. You don't want to answer the question. That's fine. Anyways, City standouts. I think Husanov started the game pretty badly, but eventually sort of got back. He sort of like built stability. That Asensio kid again. He's sort of come out of nowhere, hasn't he? Marmouch wasn't getting much of the ball, so I mean, I think it's fair enough that he looked better than he did. I think City's worst performers. Bernardo barely got the ball, but that's common. Their midfield, it was practically non-existent. I don't know what the figures are. I don't know if you have like the possession stats and all that stuff. But City couldn't have had what 50% of possession. They were awful.
So City had 52. Madrid had 48.
You see, but it's funny because they had the ball, but they did nothing with it. What's his name? I think Rodrigo was pretty good again. You know, also called progressing. I think Madrid, they're sort of hitting their stride at the right time, but also they're getting a lot of players back at the right time.
But greater tests lie ahead, though. We can't judge.
I mean, City are
like it isn't a Mbappe three-piece. He did show why he's one of the best in the world.
Their potential? We said Leverkusen or who?
No. I mean, when we do the last 16 draw, we'll get there. When we do the last 16
that's
draw.
fine.
I found a draw simulator.
Ancelotti.
DM it to me on Twitter. DM it to me on Twitter. AK. Go to you.
Ancelotti and Klopp. Ancelotti and what's his name? And Pep. What's their head-to-head now? I have no idea, but I imagine Carlo has a pretty good record against him. Pep, this season, if he doesn't get Champions League, I sort of fear for him because like.
He will get Champions League.
Would he leave a year early? Just out of curiosity.
He just signed a 2-year contract. It makes no sense.
Pep's never been in the. He's never been there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying though.
Like, no. I think if there's in Europe, then he will leave.
Kenny, why do you think he won't finish 7th?
That's not. Okay, that's fair enough. I think from City's perspective now, just try and get top 4, win the FA Cup. Don't let United win the FA Cup. That's what I'm saying.
It's not going to happen with their crap squad.
Stop jinxing it. You man haven't done anything this season, bro.
I don't believe in jinxes, man. I don't believe in jinxes.
Let KJ talk. KJ.
Okay, fair enough.
Didn't you lose this United like previously?
As far as they lost last season, bro. What's it called? As far as the Champions League is concerned, I think Madrid are probably top 3 or top 4 favorites. But yeah, I think everything's coming together for them at once. I think Ancelotti. The thing is, he does the defensive thing. I think I saw a stat last week. I think it was the 43rd game that Valverde had started for club and country this season. I think if he started the last 2 games, it's 45 games started 3/4 into the season, which is diabolical. Like he's gonna start like 60 games this season. But I think he was pretty good at right back. But as we said, tougher tests lie ahead. If they're getting some defenders back, it makes sense to move him into midfield. I've sort of given them a bit more athleticism in the midfield when they play tougher teams because City's midfield is nothing, as we know at this point. Players like Nico Gonzalez, I mean, couldn't really do much because the team couldn't really do much. And now for City, just win their FA Cup and get top 4. Madrid try and beat Barca to the. I mean, Madrid have to win. They care more about the Champions League anyway. So if they fall off in La Liga, which I don't think they will.
Do you think Madrid can win the treble this season, or that's too much more to ask with the injuries and
stuff? Something's gonna happen to them in Copa del Rey. They just don't win that trophy. I don't know. They just never win that trophy.
No, they don't like the Copa del Rey. What's it called? Nomad, talk to me, and then Zombies.
HHB group Leb. Leb got grouped. Is this the first time in his career?
Yeah.
I mean, it's like technically, yeah, but it is technically a grouping.
He went to the playoffs. He didn't get grouped. Come on.
Did he make the round of 16?
No, but he didn't really get grouped.
Is this the first time? Is this the first time?
Basically, it's like you can't call it a grouping because of how weird this thing is. You got knocked out of the playoffs.
Has he been knocked out before reaching the round of 16?
Never.
But no. But this is a new format because have you ever had a format that has been like this?
Yeah, but
it's a weird format.
Yeah, but we need to add the caveat to most points of has any other coach manager spent $250 million?
And that's the key thing. No, because see, wait, hold up. Once you add that context of like
get your facts right. RDS.
Wait, hold up. Having spent almost 200 million in euros.
In dollars.
After almost spending 200 million in January and not making it to the round of 16, that's an L.
Because 1.5 billion we're playing Conference League. It's not all about money.
Yes, it is.
What are you say that because, again, KJ? Say that again, KJ.
KJ, don't say anything.
Sorry, I forgot what I said.
Nomad is talking. Nomad.
Yeah, I think he said 1.5 million naira. So that's what I was saying.
There we go. Thank you. Okay. Nomad.
I think the biggest difference that we're seeing from this Man City team, because AJ, I don't follow the Premier League from week to week. I don't really watch.
280 million euros, by the way. Sorry.
Abdallah, can you just let the guy talk? Jesus. Nomad, continue.
This is the reason I don't follow the Premier League. The guys are obsessed with the fucking bantering, man. This is embarrassing.
But what does this W say for Real Madrid?
No, I'm coming there. I'm coming to that. Yeah. The thing is, AJ, like, I don't follow Man City from week to week. I don't watch them. But AJ, the biggest difference we're seeing from this Man City team is the entire identity was built upon their control in the midfield. Where has that gone? It's gone. I think that's the biggest difference. But because Pep has never had a really strong defensive ethic. At Barcelona, at Bayern Munich, at Man City.
He's always had control of the game, so it means that he seems to have to defend them.
Yeah, his defenses have been bailed out by his
possession.
His possession stats. So now that the control in the midfield is gone, his subpar defense is being exposed. And I think that's what the biggest problem with this Man City team is. And that's what we saw in today's match as well. Like, have you ever, like, before the season, like, when was the last time you saw any Pep Guardiola team have absolutely no control of the, of the game and of the proceedings? Like, this is a new thing for him. Like, because that's his biggest flaw, and also like his core identity. He's a control freak. Pep is a control freak. That's his like core identity. And so, if he doesn't have control, he can't do what Alex Ferguson used to do, or Jose Mourinho used to do, or even Ancelotti did at the Etihad last season. He can't do that. He can't see out matches. He can't be second best and still, find a way. That's, like you said, the best plan B is for the plan A to work the best that it can. Like that doesn't work. That works in the league where most of the teams, not this season, but most of the teams usually are not on your level. That may work, where you get your plan A right most of the time and you can get by. But in the Champions League, where teams, we saw in the case of AC Milan, Juve, and all of these clubs, the opposition that you're facing don't even have to be on your level, and they can knock your ass out. So in that case, like, you need to have your basics in order. And defensively, he's never had his basics in order. And midfield was his game, and this midfield is trash. I'm sorry, Kevin De Bruyne is done Gundogan has been done for a while now, and Bernardo Silva is on his way.
Yes,
That's a fact. That's a fact. These are facts.
Silva, in these games against Real Madrid, Silva was always one of the best players and one of the key players.
Yeah, and
that's been a key player that has faltered. It was really affected.
Exactly. And also for the past season or two, like most of the midfield play, which Man City has been dependent upon, went through Rodri. Rodri was a big part of that, and without him, that lack of midfield control is being exposed even more. And then you don't have Haaland in a match that you absolutely needed him. The first goal that Mbappe scored, like a variation of that goal could have been scored by Haaland as well if he was playing today. One long ball, him using his physicality to get to the end of that delivery and tapping it in. Haaland could have done that, but Marmoush was never going to do that because that's not his profile. And I'm sorry, AJ, I'm sick and tired. I'm sick and tired of this. I don't know who he is. Why was he overhyped before he was brought in? This Savinho guy. What is he? Who is he?
He's been playing better though. He's been playing better.
No. It's just he's a tactical foul merchant. That's what it is. Like when the team starts to get into the risk of facing a transition or facing a counterattack, he's used to disrupt the opposition play by committing a tactical foul. That's all he's there for. Even in the first leg, that's all he did. So I'm sorry. AJ, even if Pep Guardiola makes a comeback next season after spending, as you said, Nigeria's GDP.
Oh, well, okay.
It's this season will always be a big question mark and big asterisk on his the so-called invincibility and
it's been an L season. It's been an L season.
Yeah, because this will always be held against him that when things went tough, when things weren't going your way, you capitulated. Just like it happened at Bayern Munich. Now it's the problem is like Man City's entire most of its heritage of its entire club history is now due to Pep Guardiola. So he can do no wrong. He's untouchable. Man City need Pep Guardiola more than Pep Guardiola needs Man City. A lot of other clubs would want Pep Guardiola to be their manager. Man City cannot imagine themselves without him, no matter what happens. So that's that. And also, let's come to Real Madrid. This starting lineup that we started with today, this has to be the starting lineup for all big games for the remainder of the season. Maybe Fran Garcia instead of Mendy in some games, based on what opposition you're facing. But this starting lineup was money. Like everyone playing at their natural positions.
But money against what opposition? I think that you can't really assess how good this team was because of how trash the team you played against. Still amazing, but I just think that against better opposition, there still needs to be a few more tweaks from Ancelotti based on who you face, because they're going to be way better teams who are way better tactically than Lep's clowns.
Sure, but at least like multiple players aren't playing in the position which doesn't suit their profile. Like people saying that Valverde is playing as right back, that's not his preferred position. He likes to play on the flanks. That's why I said that Valverde would actually be much better playing as a hybrid right winger than in midfield. Like we can make do with a midfield of Tchouaméni, Bellingham, and Ceballos for the rest of the season, with Camavinga and Modric playing as backup. Like we don't really need Valverde in midfield. We could do much better with him on the right flank, either as a right back or as a hybrid right midfielder, which he also excelled in that position as well, because he could then, drop inside and support the midfield as well. So no, and also Valverde was asked about playing in that position, and he's like, I'm completely comfortable. Unlike Tchouaméni, who every single time you ask Tchouaméni, he said, I can't wait to get back to the midfield. I hate this position. I don't want to play in this position. I'm only doing this because Carlo Ancelotti is asking me to do this. So every single player that we saw today we saw that they were comfortable in the position that they were playing in. That's why this has to be the starting 11 for going forward.
So, Zombies, real quick, just quickly to summarize briefly thoughts on the game.
Yeah. So, going into this game, this was very one-sided. Shout out to Real Madrid. You know they won it. Shout out to your boy Mbappe. Gotta admit that hat trick was real special.
It was a quality 3-piece.
Yeah,
all 3 goals were amazing.
Yeah, and speaking of that, the first goal, as soon as he scored that first goal, it was over. Yeah, there was no coming back to it. And
no, I wouldn't say it was over, but that was a body blow. Based on how early it was a psychological body blow. Like basically, the second goal, it was over. Like that second goal was that first goal was like, this is not a psychological body blow, but how can you react? But that second goal, over. Jesus was the second goal.
That's what I was gonna say too. Because let's be honest. When he scored the first goal, you knew he was going to score another and then another. And then, like what you said, the second one, it was over with. And then, look, this is a clear indication of Pep. Because, see, Pep, he bought players in the January transfer window. Ancelotti wasn't given a single dime to buy any players. And
not one single peso.
And look what he did. And honestly, HS, I hate to say it because, I respect Pep for what he did for Barcelona, but it goes to show you how you manage players during a difficult time. And mind you, too, he just got back Alaba and Rudiger. So that was like an injury boost for him. So, look, at the end of the day, Real Madrid, this was bound to happen. They beat Man City. They beat them fair and square. And then as far as for, City, it all depends. Now, honestly, their main focus now is to focus on the EPL.
Yeah, top 4 and FA Cup. That's all they have.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Because this got to be a huge L this season for them so far. Being grouped, that's bad.
All right, so let's now. Okay, so who wants to start on the Serie A?
Please, I beg.
Right, come on, AJ.
Please.
That's my favorite.
Can I speak on this dumbass league?
I'm dating an Italian. I think I have
can I
rights.
speak on this?
That's my favorite league. Come on.
I got an Italian girlfriend.
Okay. Can I just start things off? I don't know. Now, I told you I have 2 ages. So obviously one of my ages is 21 this year, but my other age.
One age in England, one age in
so my secondary age is. Guys, you know that the Serie A was the strongest league once upon a time.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, when they were still freaking.
In the 80s, in the early
2010s. Before you knew what the world was, the Serie A was one of the top leagues in the world.
It's better than the Premier League.
Actually, hold on. Because remember, Calciopoli was in 06.
Yeah, but Ronald Reagan was still president of America.
Wait, no. They stopped being the top league in the early 2010s.
Okay, we're talking 80s and 90s and.
Yeah, Ronald Reagan was president of America.
Since 1992, Serie A has won 4 Champions Leagues. Just remember that.
So basically, my thing is that Calciopoli was in 06, guys. Ever since Calciopoli, it's really okay. So you obviously had Milan winning in 07 and then Inter winning in 2010, and of course Juve being in the final in 15, 17 for Inter. But there's really been a sharp decline of the league's quality since Calciopoli. But for Juve and Milan not to even make the last 16 of a Champions League, that is a fall from grace.
It's who they lost against that's the worst part. To lose against.
Okay, wait, hold up. Now, Kenny, let's use context here. Let's put a little bit of respect on Feyenoord and No. Kenny, I said a little.
Last
do you know how you sprinkle salt?
PSV got the record points ever.
Okay, Kenny. Club Brugge is one thing. Rosenborg is one thing. Come on, PSV and Feyenoord. They're not ass cheeks.
You know, Feyenoord sagged the manager. They had an interim. They had crazy amount of injuries.
And they sold the best player to Milan.
They sold the best player to Milan.
That was
and the fact is that if you look at both games, it's not as if they didn't deserve it. Today, Juve got dominated by PSV and Milan as well. Milan deserved to lose against Feyenoord.
It should have been 5.
Yeah. Okay. So can I ask you a question? And I'll put this out in a poll. What is a better league, the Serie A or the Eredivisie?
Let's be
Serie A.
serious.
The Serie A is a better league.
It's better than Eredivisie. It's not better than
This is
Liga.
what we're doing now.
It's not better
Serie A
than
is
Liga.
a-
Yeah,
Not
we're
better
doing
than
that. We're doing that.
Serie A's better than the Premier League.
No,
It's not better than
No, because I'm
No,
just asking a
is
question.
it?
the Serie A is a better league. Yeah.
Okay, wait, hold on. Let me go to Kenny. Okay, so Kenny, talk.
way
Just
too horny for no reason, man.
It's
Okay,
not better
thank you.
than Liga.
Okay, so hold on, Kenny. Talk to me just on first of all the Juve L, and then talk about the Milan and just Serie A L as a whole.
Yeah, on the Juve, obviously after the second Mbappe goal, so I started watching the Serie A, the Juve and PSG game, and I was like, when I turned on where I just scored the goal as well, that was a nice goal as well from him, nice volley, yeah. And then from then on, I'm like, cool, he's 1-1. They're probably gonna see out the game. But when I look at the rest of the game, like after that equalizer, when PSV dominated these guys, like, I was like, is this really the Juventus that I've been seeing that just beat Inter Milan? That I've seen that they had like a little bit of renaissance per se. I think I was getting dominated. Honestly, PSV should have probably killed the game before even going to extra time. And in
Vlahovic missed from like 5 yards.
yeah, and in extra time they should have killed the game as well. Like the Till guy had a big chance that he missed. I don't know how he missed that chance. Yeah, but I'm like, is it? And then when I'm looking at some of the subs that are coming in, I'm like, who are these guys for Juventus? I'm like, is that really even the subs? I'm like, is that really who you're bringing on? I'm like, I thought they had maybe a better squad than that, but I'm like, come on, to PSV. And then let's not even talk about because at least they have an excuse. They lost to PSV at PSV. Milan lost at home to Feyenoord. They should be inducted just for that. And then I'm seeing Theo Hernandez, yeah, this guy. I'm sorry.
Oh no, moron, complete moron.
Complete moron. And then the manager.
Okay, what do you think has happened to Real? How did things get this bad? Lack of money, corruption, like how did they get this bad? Where like Milan and Juve are so trash.
Just the point.
Wait, hold on. Kenny.
Specific, Milan have been garbage this season. Like, they've been garbage this whole season. They obviously they had to sack the manager and all that stuff. They try and buy some new players. Like right now, it's not working. Like they had the manager bound with Conceição. Yeah, they won the Super Cup or whatever, but they've been garbage ever since. Juventus are more shocked. Like Milan, I wasn't really there. Juventus, I'm a bit more shocked because of like at least Thiago Motta usually doesn't lose too many games. And the way they got dominated today, I was like more shocked. But Milan, I'm not surprised. But it was just 2 years ago when like I think you had like you had the Milan derby in like the semi, like you had Milan, Napoli, and Inter that were doing well. I just think that these guys, yeah, like because they still have good teams. Like Milan on paper, like if you look at that squad, like that's a
no. I mean, there's quality there, but even when you just look at the games, I'm like, wait, but there's some really good players on this team. But why is it that these guys don't look to be much better than Feyenoord? Like over two legs, they have the spirit team, but they didn't play as if they were the better team when they played against Feyenoord. That's the issue.
Like the Felix stuff. The thing is not working. And even last game, I'm like, you of all the subs you added the sub, you let Felix play 90 minutes. You saw how garbage you were doing that game, and you let him play 90 minutes. Like, I know he's Portuguese and all that stuff, but you have to come on, be objective. Like, stop the guy up. You're losing 2-1. The guy is doing roulette in his own house. What are you doing? We're trying to win a game. We're trying to equalize. You're doing roulette in your own house.
That's HH's guy. Be careful. That's HH's guy.
What is it? I thought you had like the highest IQ of all footballers. Is that really that?
Kenny,
the highest IQ?
Okay, here's the thing. If you know you're going to lose, you might as well entertain, bro. You might as well entertain if you know you're going to lose.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Probably and one like Atalanta, you're not getting away with this as well. Getting smacked by Brugge as well. The way you got smacked. Like, I don't know why.
But Kenny, it's the Nigerians' fault for missing a penalty.
Oh, speak of
that. And on that, Gasperini, yeah, like come on, like. And the thing he has an history of like bashing his players like that.
But that's so wild though. Like to say that after you've conceded 5 goals against Club Brugge over 2 legs is crazy. Basically, you conceded 3 goals against Club Brugge at home. No, this is on you. Forget anything. That's on you.
And even like the first bit I saw, it was like maybe if you said honestly, I think you should have talked to the player. Like you shouldn't have talked to the press. You should have just talked to the player like that. But then I thought you said maybe he shouldn't have taken the penalty because it's not the penalty. It's not the design penalty taken. If you just said that out, like maybe that's you shouldn't. Yeah, it's a bit humiliating to say like in front of the press, but I understand. but saying he's one of the worst penalty takers I've ever seen. But that's
No,
crazy.
Kenny, because as I said in my video, there is a guy who missed 3 penalties in one game. So I think there are, and also there's Martin Papalem for Argentina.
There's a good moral lesson there, though.
Yeah, and also Simone Zaza. Remember Simone Zaza's penalty in the Euros?
You don't say that about a guy that's been probably your best performing
and who dropped a 3-piece for you that's led to your only major trophy.
The Kettler is the best player, sure.
What's it called? AK, talk to me.
Yeah. Lookman can perform all he wants. He can miss a penalty in one game and he's gonna get criticized because managers is an Italian and he's a Nigerian. Make the connection.
Yeah, I'll get to the Atalanta thing later, but I'll be honest, bro. I mean, this league. I mean, just look at who is the top scorer and top assister in the league.
AK, I'm not doing it.
Okay, can you please look?
AK, I'm not doing it.
I'll check we right.
We'll check.
Oh my goodness me, man.
Check who's the top assister.
Isn't this the same league that HH was saying? Oh, McTominay's dominating in. He's doing it. He's bossing it. It's great.
Okay, can you please continue?
If Gallagher went to that league, he'd look like Kaká, bro.
Yeah, man. In terms of the status of Serie A, I'd say it's better than the Eredivisie.
Wow, it's bad.
I agree. I'd say it's better than the Eredivisie, but in terms of, I'll be real, I put Liga over Serie A.
Yeah, simple, easy.
In terms of quality, I put Liga over Serie A.
Yeah, I think.
I mean, look at the UCL performances as your thing, as just an evidence.
All right, Serie A over Premier League. What is it? Serie A over Premier League?
No, Premier League is better.
Nah.
Let's be real here, please.
Well, AK, you're talking this season specifically.
Yeah, this season specifically.
Yeah, this season I agree.
So, if I look at Milan and Juve, let's be real, bro. Milan have a lot of quality in their team. Milan arguably are the second best team in the Serie A in quality. Because I think Milan have a better players than Napoli.
Yeah.
But then it's about if your players can,
gel.
If you can show up when they need to. I mean, Felix, man, this guy is garbage.
No.
This guy is ass.
Garbage is a bit extreme.
He's ass. I mean, I want to know, has he gone back to that girlfriend who cheated on him like 4 or 5 times?
No,
is he back
fetish.
with him?
It's a fetish. It's a fetish.
I mean, apart from him, I like this player, but Rafael Leao, like, bro, every time I see people talk about this guy, it's like, oh my god, bro, Leao is just as good as Vinny, as Rodrigo, as all these guys. Bro, what has Rafael Leao done
but you're
to
still on
be
the
in the
Felix
conversation, the same conversation as a Vinny or a Rodrigo?
But you're still on the Felix.
Leao is another on his day guy, man.
But Kenny, when last was his day? When last was Leao's day? I can't remember when last was his day.
Wait, no, in the Champions League, he scored that great goal a few weeks ago. Right?
Yeah. But
relax.
But apart from that, in terms of Juve, like, bro, they're draw merchant. So I don't know. I had no expectation for them anyways.
I mean, come on, losing 3-1 to PSV is crazy, bro.
It's not.
PSV is a good team.
But the one I am really surprised about was Atalanta because I expected them to go far.
Yes. Oh no. I mean, like the most shocking is the Atalanta one.
Yes.
Because with all due disrespect, Club Brugge, Belgian Brussels sprouts. Come on, bro.
Yes. I think.
I need to speak on that after AK calls.
Yeah.
After the audience.
Yeah, I think Atalanta, bro. First of all, shout out to Chemstein Talbi, man, fellow Moroccan dunking on Atalanta, man. 2 goals to win the game for Club Brugge. Shout out to him. But Atalanta, man, they were just underwhelming. Like defensively, so open. They were naive. Yeah. And on top of that, I want to speak on the Gasperini Lookman thing because I saw your video. And I agree with you. The guy's an asshole. The guy is a certified asshole. But I do not think there was a race thing involved.
Oh no! I just put that out there, but I think it was about frustrated, embarrassed.
This guy just said, I just put that out there.
the reason why
No,
is because
just for people to say, no, I'm just asking questions. But yeah, Bissy, disgraced, embarrassed. Let me just point the finger at someone just to take it away from me.
yes.
Yeah, because it's just embarrassing. Because look, you conceded 3 goals to Club Brugge at home.
Yes. I mean, I believe he did this to Papu Gomez, who was at that time the best player in Serie A. He did it to who was that Danish like wing back who was really good at the Euros?
Joachim Mæhle.
Yeah, him. He did it to him too. Apparently, he was mad that Mæhle and Højlund were traveling on the same car or some shit. So like, the guy is a certified asshole. But at the end of the day,
he's a certified PDF too.
Oh
Yo,
my god!
what
the?
At the end of the day, the point of this thing is like, bro, he got rid of his best player and his team got better. So he's basically a dictator at Atalanta. So like, as much as I don't like his behavior, like I can't say anything against it because every single time he's kicked these top players out, his team's gotten better.
True.
So
yeah.
So like there is that context, but in terms of that game, but they were underwhelming. But Serie A as a whole, man, apart from the Juve team that really did well, I don't think, like, in terms of what I've watched when I've watched football, Serie A hasn't been that great. So that's my whole thing on it. And I'll be with Liga is higher at this point.
Artis, talk to me.
Yeah, sorry, just because I've got a bounce. Can you just do me a favor? Can you just bring up the Champions League table again for me, please?
Oh, the Champions League table?
Yeah, just before the Champions League table, sorry.
Also, we've got to have a conversation about Felix as well, guys. Come on.
Oh yeah,
not letting this slide.
No, not really. We don't
man. It's gonna be the same thing.
Yeah, we do.
Today's the day for agendas.
Sorry, guys. We're just the point. Okay. First things first. João Felix might be good enough for Celtic. I'm just put that to one
side. So what are we looking for here in this table?
Okay. So first, just look at the team in 9th, right? Okay, it's Atalanta, right? Now just keep on scrolling down. No, keep scrolling.
Oh wow.
No, keep scrolling. Scrolling. Right, okay. What's the team in 24th there that just made it?
Club Brugge.
Okay. And who did Atalanta play, HH?
Club Brugge.
Okay. So the team in 9th that finished just outside of 8th lost quite convincingly to the team that finished in 24th.
Yes.
Now, someone who actually advocated for Club Brugge, who actually thought, no, these guys, it's just a bit... Yeah, yes, okay, they finished there, but actually you can't really underestimate these dudes. Instead of gassing up Atalanta, like this didn't surprise me whatsoever. Because for the longest time, there were certain people that were saying that at least this season, I was talking about specifically about this season, that the Serie A teams were gonna do something. Last season, okay, fine, give them some, but this season, no. Serie A, the Serie A teams, with the exception of Inter, who we know clearly Inter Milan have clearly been the better team in the Champions League. We know they're going to go farther, and obviously in Serie A as well. So what I've seen with Juventus, Milan, and Atalanta doesn't surprise me whatsoever. Even Atalanta, quite frankly. Of course, the nature of the teams growing up, we can go into obviously the whole Lookman Tobago thing. I mean, he's probably going to be on his way to Chelsea in the summer.
Chill.
He after what happened.
We don't want that, brother. Relax. We don't want him.
We don't. Wait, what? No, fellow Nigerian. Come on.
Nope.
Have a club.
He's the best. He's better than Sancho.
Hey, we already got Chukwu Nonso. We met our Nigerian culture, man. Leave it, man.
All right. Artists continue.
Okay. Or Nigerian quotas, to be honest. So, but that's fine. So, but obviously the Milan situation, red card, stuff like that. So, and Juventus are just Juventus. So, but at the end of the day, like it's just. They've just not been good. The Serie A team this season, So when you were saying, "Oh look at what McTominay is doing. McTominay's doing this in Serie A. Oh, it's good. What does this say?" Like, bro,
shout out Big Sauce. Shout out Big Sauce.
How many? Guys, and this is the thing. Like, how many players have gone to Serie A and look like they're cooking?
Too many.
Is cooking. Felix looks like he's cooking. Like so many. So Ashley Young cooked.
Too many.
Smalling cooked. Christian Eriksen cooked. All these players, all these bums, So expertly like, cooked in this league. You know, so as you said,
Wait, RDS, is this Ericsson pre-death or post-death?
Pre-Tony Stark. Pre-Tony Stark.
Wait, HH. I saw a video about them talking about how Kyle Walker was a great defender a few days ago. You know Kyle Walker, the one that was dying this season.
Why are we doing this to Serie A?
Oh,
a wonder kid in Serie A is actually like a 28-year-old, by the way.
You see, no, we're not doing this. No, come on, RDC.
No, I mean, yeah, and let's not even forget about, Darmian even, man. Yeah,
days.
Darmian,
so fake. I haven't heard that name in so long.
You know,
he's still playing. You could play that league till you're like 45.
Can you bring up Big Draco once coming?
Big Draco?
What? Excuse me?
That there is a case there.
Yeah, there is a case. He could replace Lookman. He could replace Lookman.
Ansu Fati, Atalanta, love for the guy scoring 15 goals.
Yeah.
Oh no, he's definitely
no. Look,
he can replace Lookman, by the way.
He has looks. It's a fall. It is definitely a fall for Serie A. Like, I'm not denying that, but what falls will one day rise. What goes down?
All right. Which ancient Greek philosopher did you steal that from?
Yeah.
What goes up must come down, and up again, and down again, and up again. Basically, like bounce. Okay, when you bounce the ball, it goes down and up, down and up.
That's like everybody.
Hey, Chage, we're getting to the point where like if Nico Jackson went to the Serie A, he'd be he'd be dunking hats.
Wait, no, come on. Put some respect on Nico Jackson.
Wait, no. Didn't Tammy get 27 goals?
Wait, hold on. No, he did not. No, he did not. Ricardo, talk to me, Ricardo.
Oh my God! I like that league is fake.
Wait,
Can I speak after him?
Ricardo.
I was after.
Can I speak after him?
Yes.
Okay,
wait, HH, I was after RDF.
Ricardo, KJ, and then over. Okay, right,
It's my turn.
Okay,
it's my turn.
You know what? I'll be nice, KJ. You can go.
Appreciate you.
So how Canadian of you? KJ,
yeah. You're good, my heart.
Serie A. Okay, let's start with Milan. They bought no one over the summer. They hired a manager that they really didn't want, that everyone hated. Soon as he came, he was already essentially halfway through, with one foot out the door. They replaced him with Conte Chao, who did a pretty good job of Porto. Brings in a few good players, right? Jimenez, that is. Okay, sorry, a few good. One good player. What's his name? Felix is Walker's finished. He should be in a retirement home. Not harsh. Felix is rubbish. Simeone wasn't the problem. He was. So they lose to Feyenoord, who admittedly finished probably that third last season in Eredivisie, which is embarrassing, but fair enough, right? Liao is always a 50-50 player. He'll sign a new deal, but it's always like every year Liao's getting linked to the team. Theo Hernandez, funny thing, Como apparently agreed a 47 million euro deal with Milan in January, and Theo Hernandez refused it. Apparently Como were about to buy him, which is mad to me. But I mean, I think he has a year left on his deal after this season, which means someone's probably going to buy him this summer. He's probably leaving. Conte Charles is a decent manager, but I think it's too much to fix at once, so it's not too much of a surprise. You go to Juventus, who bought in a new manager and bought in probably 7-8 new players. Quite a drastic change in style. The best player over the last few months has probably been the one of that Mbungala or something, the winger.
Yes.
He's been quite a good impact sub for them. Today I watched the last 20 minutes of the game. That Saibari guy probably could have had 2 goals in extra time. He should have finished 5-1.
Fellow Moroccan as well, by the way.
For sure. And then what's his name? Vlahovic missed the chance from 5 yards out. He hit the post. It was so mad. But he's rubbish anyway, so that's not a surprise. And then the third team is Milan, Juve, and what's the third team? Atalanta. Let's be real, that's not a team for Champions League. That is a team. That's like a Sevilla.
But they can't beat. But they can't beat Club Brugge.
They are Sevilla. They are a team that would excel in the Europa League. They're not a Champions League team.
Brugge.
They're Sevilla.
KJ, Club Brugge. No. We never had to make it the UCL final, but to concede 3 goals to Club Brugge is insane.
That's insane. But okay, I agree with that. But let's be honest, it's Serie A. We were talking about Gasperini and Lookman. I mean, I don't think there was a racial. I think I don't want to say there's a racial element, but he's an old Italian man, so you never know. Why
did Osimhen leave Serie A?
From what it is about Serie A, you're talking about what goes down must come up. The way you're going to improve as a league nowadays is essentially TV money. Who's paying to watch Serie A aside from Paramount in the US?
Italians.
I have
CBS, bro.
I have Serie A on Paramount. That's about it, right?
Italian Americans and boomers.
Exactly. No, I know, but I'm saying on
TNT Sport.
No, but I'm saying in Africa, in Africa or Asia, who's watching Serie A? Let's bathe ourselves.
Football match chance. People who love
Serie
football.
I know the diehard ones, but at the end of the day, no one. The interest in Serie A isn't peaking. One, because of, like you said, none of the teams have money. Partly because of TV deals. Two, because of the best players in the world don't really go to Serie A anymore. And three, I mean, to an extent, Juve winning 10 years in a row didn't really help with the competitiveness and just general interest as well. What's it called? As good as the league is, since the Champions League format came in 1992, they've won 5 times in 33 years. I mean, they've been to a lot of finals. Juve are the perennial final losers, but I mean, let's not talk about that. So yeah, all things considered, Inter, I think, they dominated Serie A last season. So I mean, them being in a title race with Napoli and Conte. I mean, Conte does black magic in the league, but we don't want to speak about that. PSV themselves, I mean, they're a good team. I mean, they've fallen off this year in the league, particularly. Ajax probably going to overtake them. But last season, they broke the record for most ever points in a Eredivisie season. They got 91 points. I think they lost once all season. They scored over 100 goals, I think, and I think they conceded probably less than 25 goals or something. So they're not a crap team. Peter Bosch is we know about Peter Bosch. We don't need to speak on him, but
he's here.
We know about him. It starts off and then it falls off a cliff.
Okay, wait, hold on. So let me bring Ricardo real quick. Ricardo.
All right, HH, what's the question you pose on this garbage ass league?
The fall of the Serie A. How did we get it to where Juve and Milan can't even make the last 16?
Also, focus on Joao Felix.
No, don't.
I feel like the ball, bro. Fuck him, bro.
Bro, any team that guy goes to, he's shit. There's no point in speaking on him. Bro, I mean, we spoke about this in the past. Just it's pretty much a lot of what KJ said, right? TV deals, who's watching it, top players are not going there. The brand of the two Milan teams, Juve, they're kind of surviving on the old heads because these new age kids, they don't understand the magnitude of these clubs. And really, like, it's only Inter Milan that are actually keeping some sort of pride in this area. And they're actually one of the best teams in Europe. So it's not like they just so happen to be the best team out of Italy. So that's good for them. I mean, the Calciopoli didn't help at all. The decline of Italian talents is a big one too. It usually helps whether you have talented player comes out of your league. There's no money being invested in comparison to such as like PSG or Man City, Chelsea, and then
It just can you put A's comment, please?
Oh Lord, continue.
And then obviously, Barcelona, Real Madrid, they're Barcelona.
Yeah, I was shocked when I saw this. By the way,
Lloyd Kelly, and Juventus.
No, I mean, but was this all down to Calciopoli though, Ricardo?
No, not Calciopoli. It's all the things I said. It's just they didn't. I actually think the biggest reason why they didn't was because of social media. They didn't adapt to that. So they just bad timing. Like the decline of Serie A. Like I thought they were decent into the 2000s, but the decline of Serie A started happening in the rise of social media as well. Which if you didn't capitalize on social media, then it kind of fell off there. And the only two leagues that really did that was the Premier League and La Liga. And then you can sprinkle in a little bit of Bayern Munich because they did pretty well in that time. They were actually a decent team. But in terms of Milan, man, these guys take like 2 steps forward and like 3 steps back. Like that was unnecessary. I saw the dive by Lucas.
So it's one like I'm actually a fan of dive, but at least dive well. That was a horrible attempt at to dive.
The thing is, okay, he dove, he tried to dive. The one benefit I'll give Lucas Hernandez is that, or Theo Hernandez, sorry. I personally don't mind the dive because maybe you're just trying to avoid a tackle that's probably you could hurt yourself. I don't know. But I would only, if I'm the ref, I would only give the yellow card if the diving player tries to protest that it was contacted foul. Theo Hernandez didn't really protest it. Like he kind of just like got on with it, but he did dive. So I don't know if I would really give him that second yellow.
But I think isn't it a standard rule that
it
if
is a
you
rule.
Dive, like basically if the referee sees a dive, that's now a standard yellow.
Yeah, but to be fair, some players they dive because they don't want to. I mean, it's a duality, right? Some players dive because they're avoiding an injury, and some players dive because they're trying to get the benefit of the ref's call. So to me personally, I think you should only get booked if you try to you try to dive, but
to win a penalty.
Yeah, and you try to ref, like he decapitated me. But like if you didn't do that, then I don't think you should be sent off. So it is what it is. That's the rules of the game. As for Juve, this doesn't surprise me. They're just a boring ass team. Thiago Motta looks like he lost his juice. In Juve, that Atalanta game, that's the one that surprised me, man. Because I thought they were gonna do some work in the Champions League.
Actually, you know, this actually diving in the VAR era is insanity. Like, I get diving in pre-VAR, because diving in pre-VAR, if you dive, it's good. But you know, if you dive, you know, most times the VAR can look over, and if they've seen that, if they slow down and see that you've dived, you know, you're not screwed.
It's not that, but if you saw the dive, he'd gotten past the opponent.
Like,
there was no need to dive.
It's crazy. Sorry, Ricardo.
Atalanta's the one that threw me off. I'm like, I thought the team was gonna comfortably go through. I know they had a competitive game the first time around, but I mean, Atalanta have been a formidable team the past few years, and even this season they were a formidable team. I thought they could get to a quarters maybe, but yeah, when you lose 3-0 at home, it's kind of like there's really not much of an excuse here. And to blame, look, man. Okay, look. First of all, two things can be true. What Gasperini said was completely unnecessary. You didn't have to do that. Is Lookman a good penalty taker? Absolutely not. I mean, y'all remember that penalty at Fulham when you try to do the Panenka?
Yes.
I mean, okay, but to be fair, if you have a designated penalty taker, Lookman did say that he can take it. I don't think you should take it on Lookman at that point, because honestly, at that point, Lookman is just kind of playing with house money, because like he's not the designated penalty taker, but he felt like he had the confidence, and the actual penalty taker told him, "Hey, you can take the pen." So it's kind of like, well, if he misses, well, yeah, you can't really blame me. So I'm not the designated penalty taker. I mean, although you are a goal scorer and on your team, so you should kind of be scoring it. But if you know you're not the best penalty taker, and if you're the manager, in this terms, Gasperini finds out that your main penalty taker actually didn't want to take the penalty taker. I mean, there's a bigger conversation needs to be held in those pressured moments. But then there was that head loss at the end of the game when the guy, like, literally he saw red. Like, Serie A, man, it is what it is. We'll see what Inter Milan can do. They're really the only pride right now. But okay, look, I'm gonna be very honest too. I'm sorry, but Ligue 1 is not better than Serie A. You can say the French teams did better in the Champions League than the Italian teams. That is factually true. But if we're saying a whole product is better than the Serie A product, that's a bit of a stretch.
No. Okay? I mean, for me, I think that you can have a conversation in terms of quality from top to bottom. You can have a convo because
so what are we saying?
Because as I found it's like the Serie A's quality overall, it has fallen. That's for sure.
Let's say this: 1 and 2, La Liga, Premier League, whichever you want it. Number 3, who's number 3? Because it certainly isn't Bundesliga if Bayern Munich are leading by 8 and they play that garbage.
I mean, okay, so what you're saying, Serie A's number 3?
Yeah, that Bundesliga company.
I think after 1 and 2, which is Premier League, La Liga, there's a huge gap in between the third and the rest. Okay, I do think Serie A is third just based on the product, that it's actually competitive, something that the first and second place just so happen to not be. I think the caliber of players that are playing in those top 2 leagues is actually carrying the rankings. But Serie A as a product is more competitive than any top 5 league right now. I mean, for God's sake, PSG is fucking still undefeated in Ligue 1. These guys lost fucking Neymar, Messi, and Mbappe, and they're still, if anything, they're doing better. So, yeah, it's kind of hard to argue when the rest of the league and look, they faced Bresticles today. Wow. And they got curb stomped. Not even curb stomped. They got They got curb stomped. They got lynched. They got humiliated. They got circumcised. They got everything done to them.
To be fair, Bresticles are mid-table in league.
No. 10-0 on aggregate is
stupid.
I'll tell you this: Rayo Vallecano is not losing 10-0 on aggregate.
No, they're not.
So I still think the competitiveness of Serie A does hold it above Liga and Bundesliga. Bundesliga, bro, I think we're dismissing the conversation a little bit about where they truly stand.
All right, so I want to because we have a lot of things, because we need to get to the last 16 draw quickly. So, briefly on here before we go to the last.
Can we speak on Liverpool?
Oh no, we're going to get there. So, PSG, have they announced themselves, or are we saying there's a cleavage tax on 10? 10-0 is crazy.
Cleavage tax.
Yeah, cleavage tax.
I'm gonna be honest. They can beat Barcelona or Real Madrid. Not Real Madrid. Well, maybe Real Madrid. Liverpool.
Yeah.
Oh no! We'll get the ball. Okay, before we get the ball,
we tried to tell you.
Is this a statement made by PSG or
Yeah,
does it tax on who they play?
I'll say what I think. I mean,
AK, go for it. AK. Unofficial French correspondent.
Yeah, I've watched them there this season, and I will say this: they're a very good team. Now, how do they stack up against? They're going to face either Liverpool or Barcelona. We have to see how they stack up against them. But I look at this team, and you see the amount of options they have, which is the most important thing I think for any team. Is options. I mean, if Dembele doesn't get you, Barcola will. If Barcola doesn't get you, Kvaratskhelia will. If none of them get you, Desiree Doué or Gonzalo Ramos comes off the bench and scores for you. If none of those 5 do, the fullbacks can score goals. They can get assists. The midfielders can score goals. They can get assists. They have so many guys that can just score or assist or do something brilliant out of nowhere. In addition, they're also defensively quite stable. Like, I think last seasons and the season before, there was a defensive balance missing that I think is there at the moment. I mean, I'm looking at that midfield. Neves is a quality talent. Vitinha, quality player. Fabian Ruiz, he's been inconsistent, but when he has good games, he has very good games. If not, you could even add in Warren Zaire-Emery, who has tailed off a bit, but who is still I think he's only 18 years old. He's still a big talent.
AK, have we ever had 7 different scorers from one team in the Champions League game?
That tells you. They had 7 different scores.
No. Okay. Yes, but it's cleavage. Like, look, it's 10-0 is still amazing. 10-0 is still 10-0 because to do that against any team in a UCL knockout phase is still amazing. And also, AK, I do agree with you in terms of
where's Money Mason?
The amount of options that PSG have is something that not many teams in this UCL knockout things in terms of the amount of different, and also the bench, what they can bring on. But my thing is,
go
for it.
We haven't seen them tested against a top team.
Yes.
And when they face up against Barcelona or Liverpool, how are they gonna play? That's the question that is there with PSG. How is this young team gonna adapt to playing these big teams who have had experience winning titles before? And that's where you have to see how they. I don't think they're gonna win the UCL, but if they go on this path, this is a far better path to win the UCL in the next couple of years than whatever they were doing in the 2010s. That's what I will say.
I mean, technically, if you're talking about Liverpool, talking about experiences, but if we're talking about Barcelona, like, I don't think that Barcelona team and that PSG team, if you're talking about experience winning big trophies, I don't think that there's that much difference. Liverpool, yeah, I agree, but Barcelona and PSG, I don't think that Barcelona have more experience in that team. Especially,
I mean, you've got Lewandowski. You have
that's about it. To be honest.
That's about it.
So, but
it's not
that's something though.
It's not necessarily about that. Is that
of course, the club.
Not even about the club. I'm just saying Barcelona week in week out are playing higher caliber opposition, and you are
I agree with that.
So they're a lot more battle tested on a weekly basis than PSG. And I also remember, this has been the PSG problem from day one, which is that you have such little test every single week in your league that the markup when you not play UCL is so drastic that they come undone. Whereas for a Real, a Liverpool, a Chelsea, a thingy, because you're battle tested in your league weekly, it's not that big of a markup when you're not going to the UCL. But for PSG, like the lack of true competition domestically is what will always harm them. But I do feel that them having this, because since Ibrahimovic, this is the first time that this is actually a team without a superstar. So they are playing with house money. Because remember, ever since Ibrahimovic, it was always pressure that, you've got Ibra, you've got Mbappe, you've got Neymar, you've got Messi, you have to win. There is nothing of you have to win, so you're playing with house money.
Like the next from now on, like they're not going to be favorites. They're going to be the underdog. So there's going to be no pressure. And they don't have that one player like that Mbappe that has like crazy pressure to win, or like a Neymar.
Them boosts, Joe.
Like, you see, like if Dembele don't show up, they're not going to kill him like if he was like a Mbappe or Neymar.
True.
And that's the thing is that, like Eke said, if you don't have a Dembele, you can have a Barcola that can have a good game. You have a Kvaratskhelia that can have a good game there. And even off the bench, like you said, you have Desiree Doué, Gonzalo Ramos, and like
their league is over. Just remember that. Their league
is over. The league is over. So and
the most
important
than anyone.
The most important thing is that they're picking at the right time. As of right now, you can probably say like they're probably like the most informed team right now, probably one of the most informed teams in Europe. So like you have all these players picking at the right time. So I'm like, as much as like, if you're a team, like I don't think Barcelona or Liverpool would want to play PSG.
Nobody wants to play PSG right now.
As of the way they're playing right now, so
nobody wants.
Wait, so speaking facts all them weeks, crazy.
No. KJ was.
You were saying they were gonna win the whole thing.
Yeah, you were saying they're gonna win it.
No.
Which is. That's what we slapped you in the head.
No.
Can win it.
Yeah.
And my answer is they can't win it. So that's why they can't win it. So you deserve a slap on your head because they can't.
No.
Your ball knowledge is extremely questionable. I hope you know.
And I remember I agreed with KJ that time that they can't. No one and KJ they didn't say that they were favorites or they were going to win it. Exactly. Just said there's a possibility that they can win.
See, Kenny doesn't have selective hearing. That's why I like him.
Yeah. And if you look at the way they're playing, you can't like I said. Right now, with the momentum they have, you can't tell me like that. You don't. There's no way that if I'm looking at the way they're playing, yeah, I can see is a possibility there. They're not favorites. They're not even probably top 3, but they're in the mix there. Like if they beat their next matchup, like I said, the way they're playing, the momentum, I wouldn't be surprised if they make a run.
All right, hold on. Let me bring in this to. So shout out to your boy. I am the money. Thank you for the Dubinsky. This is all good until Barca shows up. So what's saying Barca going to win the UCL? Barca not winning no UCL.
Oh, we've been saying Barcelona amongst the favorites.
We are not winning.
We're not winning.
But they're not winning. They're not going all the way. They're not winning.
We're not winning it. No.
Yeah, we're not.
We're not.
They're gonna end up with Copa del Rey.
We're going for trouble.
Oh yeah. Silent trouble. Next first winner, Arsenal. Next London club to win their first UCL at Barnes Stadium. Imagine Bayern Munich lose at home again. Kane lose, Arsenal turn to revenge. Now, let's spoiler alert. Bayern are not making no UCL final. But basically, we'll get to the draw. Bayern are getting knocked out in the next round.
Yesterday, bro.
They're getting knocked out. But see,
yeah.
Shout out to Bravo, but with all due respect, to need a 93rd minute goal to beat Bravehearts at the crib. These guys are getting smoked and packed up by Atletico.
That was some scrappy goal as well.
That's a scrappy
They're too naive, man. They're too naive.
And also, guys.
Missing out on Olise was
guys, as Arsenal.
Behave yourself.
Arsenal.
Arsenal. Behave yourself.
Arsenal. I'm just saying, guys, put a cheeky bet. Put a cheeky bet in Arsenal.
Guys,
put a cheeky bet. Put a cheeky bet. Shout out to Science FC. Chelsea, the only team who couldn't touch Lep. #virgins. All right. Thank you for that, bro. Well, it's called Maresca tax. We have a clown as a manager. TITS FC got glazed 10-0. #Khalifa. Is that Mia Khalifa? Shout out to Mia Khalifa, the goats.
Who the hell ever rubbed one out to her? Let's be honest. I know AJ chance for a fact.
AJ, why?
No, we're moving. We're moving.
Okay, cool.
Science FC. Musial ass ghosted again. Gave my baller.
Man was Casper yesterday. It was Casper yesterday, bro.
I said Bochum.
Bochum,
you're a sicko, bro. You're a sicko. Bochum, shout out to Jess 3. Thank you to Dubinsky. PSG much rather face Barca than Liverpool. I say they can beat either. Flick's highline plays right into PSG's speedy attackers. PSG new talented France team is what they should have been doing. Bro, we'll get to Liverpool. The way Liverpool have been playing.
They're signing
There's something happening in Liverpool, bro. They're looking at
it. I need to speak on Nunes' South American citizenship.
Yes.
Okay, can I speak on him as on Liverpool?
Shad Huddle. Brest needs to use the formula for the rest of the season. PSG took all the milk.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Good stuff.
That's all right. That's all right. That's all right.
That's good.
Shout out to Ads. Valverde is a perfect Fergie player. Real Madrid in a 4-4-2.
Right midfield.
Yeah,
Oh, so right midfield in a 4-4-2. No. Valverde. You see, I told you, Lucas Vazquez is like. Wait, what is the downgrade of a Swiss Army knife? What's like the worst version of Swiss Army knife?
Pocket knife.
Pocket knife.
Plastic.
Sebastian, Lucas Vasquez is a wooden fork and knife. Lucas Valverde is a Swiss Army knife. That's the difference between both of them, bro. Shout out to Swiss Army knives, bro. Dangerous things.
Dangerous.
Wing, the last troll. Wow, my ex-girl says Mbappe.
Okay, can you move on?
Okay, yeah. All right, thank you. Turning City's backline into a welcome mat for Mbappe, bro. Mbappe feasted on those guys. He feasted. Shout out to Mbappe. J2S, before hope saw the asteroids that killed the guys, I turned 21 on October 4th this year.
Oh my days.
I'm a 20-year-old.
You took your years back 15 years.
Guys, do you think a 40-year-old acts this cool? Do you think a 40-year-old is this fly?
You don't act
No.
Okay, do you think a 40-year-old is this fly?
Friendly reminder, this is to justify pedophilia.
Saying that you act cool, saying that you act cool is definitely a 4-year-old behavior. I'm sorry.
Mbappe, you can have. Okay, all right, okay. J Twist, chair in the corner of the hotel room is the Felix.
Yeah.
You know, can we just talk about this fucking?
Sure.
Javier Pastore.
Wait, respect Pastore.
Wing. I'm not reading that out. Wing, I'm not reading that out.
Whoa.
Okay, Wing, I'm not reading that out. Wing, it's not happening.
Wing is such an interesting individual.
No, he's not. He's a psycho who lives in Texas.
He's an old-timer.
But basically, he's a short Nigerian man who lives in Texas. That's a bit of a psycho. Science FC. Other leagues really buy from Serie A, by the way. Hashtag scams.
That's not true.
We got scammed for 100 million.
Defend this Serie A from these haters. Defend.
Okay, look. These EPL clowns really have some guts to do this shit, because I can name you players to Serie A rejects that became all-time Prem greats.
Say it.
Cook.
Look, Dennis Bergkamp, Inter Milan. Dennis Bergkamp, 2 seasons Inter Milan was a bum. He went to Arsenal. Look what he did at Arsenal.
He has the greatest touch in Premier League history, by the way.
Dennis Bergkamp. Look at Henry at Juventus. Couldn't do shit. They sent him to Arsenal.
Cool.
Vieira was holding bench.
From the last 15 years, please.
Vieira was holding bench. Vieira was holding bench.
I gotta go. Hold on, Ambridge. Hold on.
Kim and Jay dominated your league 2 years ago. Now he's a bozo on my phone.
Wait, hold on, Ambridge. Let me throw you a lob. No, let me throw you a lob. Remember when Alexis Sanchez left Udinese to Barca and then to ship them to Arsenal? He became the greatest Premier League.
Yeah,
he didn't score 25.
Yo, Sanchez was good at Udinese though.
Look at Salah. Look at Salah right now.
This is true.
Yo, Salah was good.
Salah was good for Fiorentina and Roma.
Yeah, he was getting pass left, right, and center in Italy.
Okay, so before we get to the draw, let's start because I want to leave the draw till last. So let's talk. Okay, so are Liverpool cooked?
AJ, can you zoom into my AVI?
Wait, where is the next game against City? Is it in Anfield
It's Anfield.
Yeah, it's Anfield. No, it's not. It's at the City. It's City. It's at
Etihad on Sunday.
At the Etihad.
Can you zoom into my AVI?
Bro, guys, I'm just saying, bro. I think Arsenal might do it.
What is that? Oh my god.
Okay.
Is that a Somalian?
I'm jumping off a bridge.
Hold on, Ricardo. Are we taking away his South American citizenship?
No, this brother has been exiled to the Galapagos Islands or the Falkland Islands.
To the gallows.
Look, I'm gonna be honest. This guy, bro, that miss.
He's Samoan, dog.
Who's Elijah when you need him, man?
Who scored it to him? Was it Salah?
Yeah, it was Salah. No, it was Soboslai.
I said this from jump. I don't know whether Liverpool can win a league title with Darwizi as your striker.
Okay, now if they do, are we adding something to Salah's legacy?
Yes.
Okay.
We're subtracting from Klopp's legacy as well.
No, but if Liverpool win this league with Darwizi being a complete mentally incapacitated brick, this increases Salah's legacy 100%. 100%.
Yeah, I don't think that. I think that's pretty hard to argue against.
Yeah, and also basically, if Liverpool don't win the league, Salah has every right to choke Darbibi.
This is true. Yeah, punch him in his face. Bro, Liverpool, man, they've struggled. They've struggled a little bit the last few games, and I don't know what to expect out of that Manchester City game. Honestly, I think Liverpool will win, and I think they will win.
Hold on, Elijah, is that a child? Oh, what? Is that me?
Oh my days.
AJ, supposing AJ,
what the hell?
HH supposedly
Nah, he called himself Lily. That's crazy. That's allegedly that's your kid.
Nah, that's wild.
Yeah, HH didn't you say he went last? He went like 1,000 or something.
Allegedly, that's your kid.
Are you the father of Lily Phillips? Are you the father of
It's
Lily
just
You're the dad.
it's just which number were you? It's just
Are you
the dad?
No, Elijah.
Are you the father of Lily Phillips?
Wait.
He went last and licked it.
It's just which number were you? Which number were you?
He was no, Kenny. He was last and he licked it too.
Agent, this your reputation in the streets.
That's
your reputation in the streets. This what you do when you're not streaming or talking shit about Mbappe on YouTube.
Hey, Ricardo.
I didn't say fuck up. I didn't say fuck up.
Of all my years of being on stream, this is the most disgusting thing I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, that's a brother.
That's the most disgusting thing I've ever seen in my life.
No, but HH, real talk. No, HH, real talk. What number would you be?
Ricardo,
this is not.
No. Let's get back to Liverpool.
This
so
is
guys,
not analyst behavior.
Okay, no.
This is not no.
What jersey number was a coach?
No. Don't change the narrative. Elijah.
Analyst behavior.
Whoa.
What jersey number was a coach? What jersey number was a coach?
Of course, number 1,000.
Hold up, zombies.
HH, so you got lubricated by the dentist on Valentine's Day, then you pregnate Lily.
Oh my days.
Hey, yo.
That makes sense.
Don't forget, he was doing tricks on Mbappe.
All right, Elijah.
He did say that his mom is his best asset. So.
Oh my days.
And he has money for OnlyFans.
Elijah, are you bottling the league?
Okay.
So by you doing tricks by Mbappe.
Also, guys, keep in mind that previously, this was Chill Guys versus Villa. So basically, previously it was Chill Guys versus Villa. Now it's Chill Guys versus City. So
yeah, because that's our next game. HH.
I dare Slot to blow this.
Elijah, are you worried?
No. HH. I don't get it. This is why I
okay. Drop points against Everton. Drop points against Villa, but you're not worried. Cool. Okay.
Hold on, HH. So we're gonna forget that we just beat Wolves this past week. Like we're just gonna forget that. HH. I feel like
the league,
a lot of people. I feel like worry about qualifying for Europe first.
Aren't Wolves bottom of the league?
Hold on.
So Elijah, you're not worried.
Subject of hand. Now. My thing is, I feel, again, I'm going to come back, and I've said this back in November, early September. HH, again, social media fans going to players' DMs and abusing them and their families. I'm not for it. It's stupid. It's childish. I hate it. We're all humans at the end of the day. Even if a player has a bad game, that does not give you the right to go and start threatening his family, threatening.
Okay, so Elijah, if Yakubu misses a goal from open play in the World Cup, I can't insult his family. Elijah, it's a real question. If my player for my country, where my heritage is from, misses from 2 yards out, I can't insult his family. Elijah, it's a simple yes or no.
Hypothetically.
No, let's answer this also.
Kenny, we saw the evidence you were talking about.
Hold on, Elijah, yes or no? Do I have the right to?
Also be serious at the same time.
Yes.
There's a reason why those players are where they are and we are where we are. Because if you were in that same situation, are you scoring for Nigeria? I doubt that.
He's not getting the ball.
Elijah,
I'm scoring that. I'm doing it in that position.
If AJ's in that position,
you used to play goalkeeper. Of course, you're not.
Elijah, I'm doing it in no.
In 2012, does AJ control his neck for Chelsea?
Yes.
So HS is the classic break. That's what you're telling me.
HS used to play goalkeeper, man. Relax.
I was a number 10 playmaker.
You are not a number 10.
No, Elijah. Darwizi, go.
Yeah, I'm disappointed. I'm very disappointed. The chance.
Do you still rep him?
The office is we shut off the lights again. We didn't pay our electrical bills, so we needed to close. So we're remote right now. We're working from home. So We're remote at the moment.
But you still believe in him, though. But you still believe that he can come.
overall,
Even though I warned you that this would happen, that he could cost you the league.
The company's going bankrupt, man.
I didn't know. I
You need
didn't
to
know.
let it go.
My thing is, I
The
feel
boosters didn't put money in the coffers, man.
Again, I'm saying, yeah, they didn't. I'm just saying, again, I said this on my Twitter. I feel like, again, this era of social media fans, the first thing they react to, that's everybody's story, literally. Like, yes, he missed. I was disappointed. I screamed at my work meeting. Thankfully, nobody heard me. Bro, my thing is,
oh, grown ass man.
No, I'm so serious, bro. I shouted, but my VP thought I had a heart attack, but I'm good.
So Elijah, you're not worried? These drop points to give doesn't worry you?
I said this was the rough patch. I said if Liverpool goes through these games and do not lose, I can be extremely confident of winning the league. I'm still confident we're going to win the league. We've got to get through this rough patch. This is how champions win. You have to know how to win ugly. You have to know how to get results in an ugly way. Villa is a fantastic team. My issue was the first half we should have killed that game off. I'm not talking about. I'm talking about the first half. That first half alone easily should have been 4-0. Easily. But we did not take our chances, and that came back to bite us in the butt. I'm disappointed we dropped points today, but I'm still trusting of this man, and I'm still trusting of this team that they can get the job done because we've been there and they know how to take care of business. Now it's a matter of just getting a result at City. You take a break, you go, you get a result at against Newcastle. That 5-game period done. Then you don't play a game for about 2-3 weeks in the league. And then I think we're getting either Benfica or PSG. I think we're getting PSG. And
Elijah, at what point?
How many points leg is at the crib?
How many points clear you right now? Sorry, how many points clear you right now? Let's say you don't win on the weekend. It's going to be what?
Well, it depends. My thing is, I'm not paying attention to what Arsenal's doing. I'm focused.
I think you should.
That's HF. Those bums.
Hold on,
Elijah.
Hold on, but that's how you build stress. If you're consistently worried about what is behind you and you're not focused on the task at hand, that's how you build stress. Every week we were here with Arsenal. We were here with Arsenal the last 2 years. The Arsenal fans that would come on here, not Money Mace. Money Mace was much more realistic, but the other ones that came on here were like, "Oh man, City this, City that." Bro, focus on like what Don Robbie would say to Ty. Focus on today's game. Not the past games. Focus on today's games. I'm focused on what my team has at hand right now. We have the capabilities. We have the team to win the league. I feel bad. The substitution for Trent to come off for Connor Bradley, I wasn't too a fan of that because Trent had just scored in the 61st minute, and I'm like, okay, if we go and get all it needed was just one goal, and that game was over, and Liverpool's 10 points clear with a game in hand. But we didn't lose, and I'm okay with that. As long as my boys don't lose, I still maintain that hope. I still maintain the faith.
Now, you know what's funny? You know what's funny? Liverpool's...
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. AK, and then come to SK. AK.
As a on-loan Liverpool fan,
Shameless.
What the fuck?
Bro, I've lost count.
Wait, AK, are you the jinx? AK, are you the jinx?
No. I went there in like November, bro. Like they were performing when I was there. So
it should be like a humiliation ritual if you want to go on loan.
Yes.
I mean,
especially outside the window, man. Come on,
it's not like my. I mean, first of all, first of all, unlike everybody else who's gone on loan, you actually have a legitimate reason.
Yeah, to be fair, his club employs Chris Brown and the Diddler, so I understand.
Yeah, so
Chris and FC.
Okay, yeah.
AK, are they bottling the league? Are they bottling the league?
Let me get to it. I think it's not looking good, man. I don't think we're gonna bottle the league, but I don't think it's not looking as good. I mean, I'm looking at the last couple of games, and Liverpool, they tied to, I think, Everton last minute. They weren't great against Wolves, although they won. And this game, again, bro, I will continue to maintain this. If Mohamed Salah wins the league with with the guy on my AVI and the Colombian man on the left wing. We have to have some combos. Because
shout out to Colombia, great woman. Great
nah,
woman.
man.
Colombian as well.
Shout out to Francesca Jimenez. Oh, yeah, go for it.
Is this because I have a question for you guys?
Get off the hot dog.
If Liverpool were to win this league,
She's a legend,
is this the worst attacking trio to win a league?
It's up there. It's up there.
I mean, nah.
Because Vardy was better. Although Vardy was Vardy and Mahrez was better. The United trios was better. City's attack was better. Liverpool's obviously attack was better. It might be actually one of the worst.
Didn't City win with Jesus?
But then again,
No. But Aguero was there. And I think they had Aguero.
I mean, Gakpo's been good. Gakpo's been good this season.
Thank you, Kenny, because the guy
Kenny Cody Rhodes. When we're repping Cody Rhodes. Kenny, in the year of our Lord 2025, we're now repping Cody Rhodes.
Why are you doing that? What are you talking about?
Doesn't he have 18 goals this season? He's about to have a 20.
His name is Cody. I'm not repping a guy called Cody. I'm not repping a guy called Cody. I'm sorry.
He's really good.
I'm not repping a guy called Cody. I'm sorry. You can't be a baller called Cody.
Your name is Sebastian. Your name is Sebastian.
Can I make it talk? Can I make it talk?
Yeah, I'll give Gakpo his credit. He's been playing well. But even with Gakpo, and we can all see that the attack is Mo Salah or bust.
Yes.
Let's be real. The attack is Mo Salah or bust. I thought midfield-wise, actually, I thought Szoboszlai and Curtis Jones were actually quite good today. And Gravenberch has been money all season. But it's just that attack, man. It's bro, Liverpool created far more chances today than Villa. But then, if you have Nunes and Diaz there, what's the point? What's the point?
No. If we know, Jota is the guy that plays most.
Yeah, Jota.
We cannot make this just about Nunes. Let's not do that.
Jota. Let's do that.
That guy's been garbage as well. And Chiesa as well. Chiesa's been here for 3 months and he's not played. I haven't seen Chiesa play a league game.
He's washed.
Liverpool got scammed.
Wait, hold on. Let me go to Domestic. So shout out to your boy.
Another Serie A scam.
A 40-year-old pretending to be 21. Hashtag Nigerian R. Kelly. But the fact is, I'm not pretending. I actually am 20. Guys, do I look like a 40-year-old?
I told you it's to justify.
In fact, you look older.
What's 40-year-old has skin as smooth as this?
HH is dating high school.
You got a facelift.
What?
Do you know how much face? I think I did a lot more doubles to get facelifts, bro. Doing this price.
Nigeria facelift.
Shout out to J Twist. Kidnapped Pape Diaz was different. AK loan November. Shake my head.
Yeah, what we're doing in November.
Chill.
November loan is diabolical work.
All right, guys. Here's the thing. Guys, Friday goes. Remember, guys.
I think I sent you the.
Yes. Thank you. I got it. So, guys. Remember, guys. So on Friday.
Live. Can I quickly speak? Mbappe FC, we're up, bro.
No.
I thought we were got to. Did we already talk about the Champions League matches?
Yes, we're talking about that. This is not UCL draw. UCL draw for free. You came too late. So here's the thing. So Friday in the morning, obviously most of the Americans will be us. Hold up. So 11 a.m. What's that? East Coast, West Coast?
6 a.m. from here.
6 a.m.
So
I'll probably be awake because I'm going to the competition.
Oh, no, okay. No, so what we're gonna do is basically I'm gonna do a solo live reaction 11 a.m. and then we're gonna have a full Hangout reaction in the evening because for guys on the East Coast and West Coast it's gonna be way too early for you guys. So for us to have a reaction as a panel, I'll do a second reaction as a Hangout later on Friday. But Friday morning live thing I'll just do solo dolo. So all right, where is the what is it?
When is the first leg? Because I think I'm streaming when I get back from. I'll stream my first one when I get back from Vegas.
I think. Vegas! All right, where do we go?
He's gonna blow cocaine up stripper's ass.
Sin
I think it's the first week of March.
I need to make some money.
So, all right. Okay. So. Wait, where the fuck is my other screen? There we go. So here we have it, man. So
I need to see the tournament.
Wait, how the heck are Club Brugge in this?
Serie A.
Atalanta
Serie A.
are
Serie A, bro. Serie A.
I mean, I prefer Colbert. Like,
okay, it's okay. On paper, are the
Wait,
knock?
are you inducting
Wait, so
Serie A
hold up,
since the British
hold up. On paper, are the round of 16 teams better than the knockout teams overall on paper?
Yes.
Of course.
Wait, knockout teams, but nah, hell no. What the fuck are you talking about?
Are you
Sorry, say it
fine?
again.
So it's overall pound for pound, are the round of 16 teams better than the knockout teams?
Yes.
Of course. Man.
Okay, so it's been so let's do it. All right.
Wait, HH. Is Serie A getting inducted into the Olympic Academy?
No, they're not. No, they're not.
Hey!
We got to chill if Inter win.
Oh my! Oh, that's like it's PSV. What?
KG, we will not be chilling.
Oh,
No.
bro,
That is a shit tie. Lucky.
No, that I prefer. That I prefer. Real Madrid by Liverpool.
Then boost to dunk on them again. Let's go.
Benfica.
Okay.
Finally, we'll have the chance to do the funniest thing.
Ooh.
I need Feyenoord to knock out.
You know, Nunez is going to score against Benfica.
Benfica human trafficking league.
You see, PSG Barca can. You see, do Arsenal beat PSV? They should.
Yes.
They should.
Yeah.
So Brugge against Lille, guys. You know what?
I think Brugge wins.
I think Brugge might get them.
Nah,
Leverkusen.
I think Lille.
Real should. Real should. Inter Feyenoord. What are you saying? Are you
Wait,
confident?
did you just skip over Real Madrid Leverkusen? Like that's not going to be at least.
No, he just said Real.
No, he said Madrid.
No. I said Real. So Abrisfa, do you think you can take Feyenoord?
Yes, because the second leg will actually matter. That's why I was happy when Milan and Juve got eliminated because it's not a derby.
True. Yes. Benfica Liverpool. Yeah, that should be easy job for Liverpool. Villa Dortmund. Ooh, that's a good one.
Neither of those teams. AJ, let me tell you right now. Neither of those teams can defend. That's going to be like a 4-4.
Yeah, I mean that's a good one. Atleti are going to strip search. Bayern Munich.
No, I'm not gonna.
No. It's going to be a tactical strip search.
I'm going with the
respectful
I'm
strip
going with
search.
the I'm going with the
Yeah. Atleti's going to win.
Company should have got sacked, dog.
I'm telling you, Julian Alvarez is going to cook.
So if it's PSG Barca, I can't
speak
call
on
that.
it. Speak on it.
I think that's going to be a great game.
Speak with chest.
You know what I think it is about this thing with PSG's run? Even though it's a great run, let's look at who they faced. Because the last time they lost, let's not forget, they lost to Bayern Munich. Okay?
Yeah.
Bayern Munich. All right? Then they went on a great run. Oh, to this day. Then they beat Man City, which that was a calamity of a disaster.
Oh my days.
Watch like Lisa.
They beaten Monaco, who are a decent team. 4-1, I believe it was. Other than that, they've just been like curb stomping a bunch of scrubs. So
basically, you're saying that basically, Yamal is going to
I never said
sodomize
Yamal.
them.
I'm saying
you just said Yamal is going to sodomize
I never said
PSG.
that. I would say
why do you have to use such graphic vocabulary, man?
65, 60, 65 Barcelona, 40, 35.
Wow. I'm starting to
wait. Let's see what we can do.
The good thing is that it's at home.
I'm starting to think you might actually be.
Let's do another draw.
I ain't going there.
Yeah, I'd go 60
So PSG, sir.
For you, PSG.
Dortmund, Lille. Okay, Dortmund, Lille.
Oh my days.
Both go Villa.
Yeah, Villa.
That'll be a good one.
Okay, I think it's PSG Barca.
Okay, we're getting PSG Liverpool. We're getting PSG Liverpool.
Oh, true. It could be that. If there's it could be that.
If that happens, Liverpool out. Just to give you.
Real Madrid against Atletico. That means.
Wow. You see now this is my hope.
Yeah, I'm all about that.
That's
more realistic.
I want it to be Real Leverkusen, Bayern, Atleti. That makes better sense because I hate when it's two of the same teams.
No, but HH. I think Athletic, they need to get back in the Champions League. Because
Real Madrid
actually SK, this is the effing Champions
League.
This is not the effing La Liga or Bundesliga.
You want me to be honest? In the Champions League, in the Champions League, I absolutely hate when two teams of the same country are in the final. It's so boring.
That's trash.
It's so boring.
Like,
well, I don't.
Let's look at it.
I don't mind this scenario because there's a storyline to follow.
Yeah, no, I mean, look. Like the 2013 final was cool, but ideally, that's trash. Like a UCL final must be played by two teams of a different league. Because that's just trash.
But then when you think about it, shouldn't that be an indictment on the other leagues then? If you're a bunch of your teams into the semifinal, into the final, that says something about.
But I'm saying like there should be an automatic rule where teams of the same country need to be scored.
Okay, so wait, hold on. So, quick question: is this the last draw we're going to get?
Yes.
On Friday.
Yes.
So
yes,
that
this is
means
the last
so can someone send me the brackets? Do we have like a brackets to the final?
I don't have the bracket, but I believe the winner, one of Real Madrid, I think Real Madrid or Atletico Madrid might play into Arsenal.
Yeah. That's
But
it.
UEFA
And
won't make one now. UEFA
yeah,
will make
basically the Real Madrid and Bayern Munich game will play Arsenal or Inter, and Lille and Aston Villa game will play
Look, are we sleeping on Arsenal? Are we sleeping on Arsenal?
Yes, I think you guys are sleeping on Arsenal.
I'm fully asleep. I'm going to sleep right now.
Nah,
guys,
you guys
save
need
yourself.
to. I'm gonna.
Stop doing it for content. Stop doing it for
Hold on.
content.
One second. Record it and KJ. Record
I'll be
it.
honest. I don't think they're gonna win, but I do think Arsenal can actually make the semifinals.
Yes,
and that's what.
There we go. Yes, for me, I think Arsenal can go far.
Because to be fair, Arsenal, I know they play really boring football, but they're very strong defensively. As much as we like to clown them. Them and Inter, okay, best defensive teams, but Arsenal, quite legitimately, they're tested every single week against formidable opponents, but they are very strong defensively, and honestly, defense does win you championships. I'm not saying in this case they're not going to win, but because you need attack as well, and I think they rely too much on a particular attacking scheme and the player.
Wait, hold on. If somebody can send me the UCL bracket to the final, please DM me on Twitter. DM me on Twitter if you can send me the thing to the final. KJ, what are you saying? KJ, what are you saying?
Arsenal, HH, let's be serious here, please. I understand the defense thing, but I just think that when it comes to sort of crunch time in the Champions League, where you need some of that experience, they're not going to be there. Like, Arsenal can't win the Champions League. Why is this even a discussion? It's not happening. Honestly, it's just
they have injuries as well, man.
They have far too many injuries as well.
Marino up front for crying out loud.
Havertz.
Havertz is injured.
Bro.
Yeah, I know. Havertz is gone the entire season. Is that supposed to be so much of a downgrade?
I mean, no. Isn't he the top scorer this season?
Okay. Can someone make any sense of this effing thing, bro? Hold on. Let me bring this up.
Fake ass job, Arteta.
Okay. So.
I don't get this shit if I'm being honest.
Yeah, because you've got the same thing on both sides.
No,
you have to wait until the draw is done. There we go. I think, put it this way. After the draw, then we'll know exactly what the path is.
Exactly.
So basically, can we get a Real Barca final, or we need to wait until the draw?
No, but
you can only get a Real Barca in the final. You can't get in the
semi-final.
Just wait for the draw.
Really? I think you can get it in the semis.
I say just
no. Semi is going to be the Arsenal. I think.
That's quarter.
Yeah, this is so
quarter.
What the F is going on here?
Bro, I have no
I don't know. Yeah, semis. Semis is 1v4, so I don't know that afterwards.
Or hold on, someone said they sent me a better image.
Yo, 10-0 is crazy, bro. I'm so sorry.
Didn't Arsenal concede 10 over 2 legs against Bayern?
Bro, that was 10 years ago, man.
Yeah, that was 2 years ago. Come on,
it still happened.
That was 10 years ago.
Bunch of bums.
Didn't City do it to Schalke?
Bunch of bums.
Yeah,
I mean they did play last. They did play last
City
year.
10 beat Schalke? Is that when Sané scored that free kick? That was mad.
Damn.
When he was a serious footballer, that was.
This is even worse.
Yeah, I think basically you need to until the Friday draw. I think.
Yeah,
then
you know what? Let's just wait until let's just wait until the Friday.
Yeah.
Let's just wait until the Friday draw. No, basically, do you know why I think the beats about the Champions League thing is that? Okay, so here's the thing. If you're PSG, who do you want, or does it not matter?
Liverpool. You want Liverpool. You don't.
You want Barca. You want Barca.
I think you want Barca.
Hold on.
Let me talk on this.
Okay. So Abrisfair, why? Okay, so if you're PSG, who would you rather face? Abrisfair.
Barca, because the issue with Barca is that the way that club works, they stick to the way they play no matter what, no matter how the game is going.
So you're saying that PSG will lubricate that high line?
No, it's not that. It's even if things aren't going exactly as planned, they're still going to stick to it, and that's the issue.
And if they stick to it, they do it pretty damn well. So, Missy, the arguments for Barca is not whether they stick to the philosophy; is how well can they expose that high line. My thing with Liverpool is they're a very good and strong defensively, but they seem to have been a bit shaky in the last few weeks. And also, let's be real, Barca's, because which is the point that someone made, that who have PSG really faced, and that Barca attack is going to give PSG a lot more issues than the Liverpool attack.
Here's the thing too, I think you're missing. Barcelona, their problem this season hasn't necessarily been that they've been underperforming. Their kryptonite is not necessarily any team right now. Their kryptonite is actually themselves. This team creates so many chances, whether they play good or they play bad. They numerically create a whole lot of chances. The question for Barcelona is if they're efficient or not. Even if you look at that stretch where they lost how many games in November, December, they were losing because they could not score, not because there was some games that, yes, like Sociedad game, they were thoroughly the better side. But for example, against Atletico Madrid, lost 2-1. But anybody who remembers that game, Barcelona were thoroughly the better team. If you look at missed chances, Barcelona is leading. If you look at created chances, Barcelona's leading. Barcelona's biggest opposition is themselves.
Yep.
Yeah. No. But listen, if you're Barcelona or Liverpool, I think you'll feel confident to be PSG. I think if I'm PSG, I think I'd rather face Liverpool.
Yes, 100%.
Because my argument is that Liverpool attack, let's be real, it's carried by Salah.
But
so if you're PSG, I think that you can play a much more higher intensity and riskier offensive game because you can take more risks with Liverpool's transitions. For PSG, you have to think longer than hand as to how risky you want to be, because Barca can really execute you. And also, remember, you're dealing with a really good midfield, really good passes, and guys that can really go from back to front very quickly as well. So, PSG's big plus for Barca is that high line, and can Barcola and Dembele beat that high line into a transition. For PSG
100%.
is, can you break down that the defense, and how risky can you be against a team that doesn't have a great attack? It's a methodical attack, but it's not a great attack. So if I'm PSG, both sides are hard, but you have to choose. I think Liverpool will slightly be the better matchup. So hold on. AK then KJ. AK.
I think one thing that we're forgetting is, if you look at PSG's games, they've also struggled against very physical teams. Like Arsenal beat them because they were by far more physically imposing.
Cool.
So I look at that, and I'm looking at which team do you think is rather more physically imposing to a PSG between Liverpool and Barca?
Liverpool, 100%.
That's what I'm looking at it. Like Liverpool can physically bully that PSG midfield.
Literally, especially someone like a Gakpo, when he's coming at you on the left hand side, he will cause chaos.
Yeah.
Oh no. I think it's okay. Now here's the thing. As a neutral, I want a PSG Barca. I think that is going to be full on entertainment, because for my things like because again, you've got the Dembele narrative as well. You've got the Dembele narrative as well. That's highlight against with the likes of Barcola and Dembele, and just the amount of chance creation you're going to get in both legs. I think you're going to have a far more entertaining 2 games of PSG Barca. PSG Liverpool, it will still be a great game, but I think a more entertaining game is going to be PSG against Barca. But look, if you're Liverpool, I think you'll be fine, because whether it's Liverpool or Barca, Liverpool, they're going to be favorites regardless. PSG will be underdogs in either of those games, and Liverpool and Barca will be favorites. But I'm just trying to think that if you're PSG, matchup wise, tactically, who would you rather want to go up against? KJ, talk to me, KJ.
So going back to the Arsenal game, 2 things. 1, I think Enrique's new team was still taking shape, but 2, also that midfield included Vitinha, João Neves, and Zaire Emery. Now Zaire Emery's sort of been phased out a bit more recently, and it's been Fabian Ruiz, who is a lot more physically imposing than Zaire Emery is. So I think if they were to play again, I don't think the midfield there would be as much as a midfield mismatch as there was during the first leg. That's one thing. The second thing, I think a player like Doué dropping more into the midfield rather than being a forward player is actually something that sort of helped PSG in terms of their midfield depth, because we can say that those 3 of the three of Neves, Vitinha, and Ruiz, like none of them are particularly. Neves has been pretty good in terms of creativity, but I think Doué adds that something extra in terms of his ability to beat players, but also his sort of physicality and the ability to find space that the other three don't really possess as much, especially in the final third. So I think that on top of the fact that you add Kvicha to the equation, and on top of that, what's his name? Kang In Lee started that game, that Arsenal game, at centre forward, and now they've got Kvicha. On top of that, Gonzalo Ramos has come back, and he's been pretty good. You see his assist today for Doué, that was diabolical. Like he touched it. I'm not saying he's great, but I'm saying since he's come back, he's been very good. So offensively, they are better since that last time they played Arsenal. So I think that talking about this, the fact that they played Arsenal, I'm saying context matters.
So if you're patient, who would you rather face? Liverpool?
Personally, you'd rather face Liverpool, I think, AJ. I think Liverpool, Barca are more devastating offensively than Liverpool are. I think Barca can hurt you more than Liverpool can, right? And I think that Liverpool, AJ, there's still this thing within me when it comes to Liverpool, right? That I don't think they're that great. They've been the top.
We keep
team.
saying that, but look how well they've done.
No,
so
AJ,
far this
that's
season.
fine. They've been top. They've been a top team, but they're starting to falter. We can say that, right? They've been a top team in a mid league. That's what we can say, right? Champions League, I'll give them that. Fair enough. They were exceptional. Beating Madrid and who else? They beat another big team. Can't remember. But yeah, beating Madrid was a pretty big achievement. But then again, Leverkusen. But neither of those teams. Madrid then are not what Madrid are now, which is what I was talking about with PSG. Teams can improve over the course of the season. But also Leverkusen this season have sort of fallen off. The Bundesliga is practically over. So my thing is this. Liverpool, I think gradually are going to deteriorate compared to how they started the season. PSG, I think, are ascending compared to how they started the season. So I think that's going to be quite a good matchup. But I think, another thing you have to remember, Liverpool are still going to be in a title race, and they're still going to have to be looking over their shoulders, I think. PSG are not. And this is what I say. I don't think that this PSG team, I don't want people comparing it to the team that they were 4 or 5 months ago, because they aren't. So I think it would be a much harder, PSG is a much harder matchup for them. And then remember, Barca are also in a title race, and they don't have that stronger squad. Are Barca going to come to the point where they're going to say, should we sacrifice one for the other? I don't, because there's no guarantee you're going to win one either. So I think they're going to keep going with a strong team in both competitions, which is the same with Madrid. So I think that stuff that people just have to consider. I'm not going to lie to you. I'd give PSG slightly the edge over Liverpool. I wouldn't give them the edge over Barca if they came one-on-one over 2 legs.
Why do you give them the edge over Liverpool?
I think depth.
And you have to keep on that. And like, we keep saying this stuff about Liverpool. Look at what they did to Real Madrid. They dismembered Real Madrid. Like, they've been going through a bad spot now, but just look at how well structured this team is. And I'm sorry, Salah is still Salah. What is it?
Was that the best Madrid? It
doesn't matter.
But you consider the same thing about Barcelona. But when Barcelona beat Real Madrid, is it the same thing?
And also, KJ, the fact of the matter is, who have PSG faced? Which top team have they faced? Like it or not, it's still Real Madrid, and they dismembered a top team. PSG have not defeated a top team.
Yeah, but then by that logic, you could say, they beat Man City. It's still Man City, but we know Man City aren't as good as they normally are, though.
SK, have Real Madrid been as bad as City have been this season?
No.
But Madrid hasn't been as good as they are right now either.
Exactly.
No. City are having an epically all-time disaster of a season. So you beating. Look at what Real just did.
What percentage?
Look at what Real just did
Can
right
I just
now.
ask? I think there's a bit of a confusion. What percentage would you give? If 100%, you'd have to give a percentage to both teams' chances of winning. What would it be for Liverpool against PSG? Just right now.
Of Liverpool beating PSG?
Yeah.
I would give it like 82.
Oh, nah, that's
80.
That's crazy.
Okay, no. 77.
I'd give it 64.
No, 77. I'll not give it 70.
I think if you're PSG, you're gonna roll the dice on the form you're on versus the form Liverpool are on, and because the game is only like in a week and a half or 2 weeks from now. So it's not that far from now. Barcelona are kind of in a stable rhythm right now. They're not really on the downside. I mean, you could argue on a moral level they are actually on a high just because they were 7 points behind like 2 weeks ago, and now they're leading the league. So
how good are Barca defensively in reality? Let's say against the
Araujo, dog. Have you done that shit again?
This is the thing with Barcelona. I saw a stat that their offside trap is like historical levels. Like whoever is second place, Barcelona have twice as much offsides defense, like capturing your opponent offside. So they're already over the 200 mark. Now,
it's crazy, yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
overperforming.
So
you could say it's overperforming, but when you've done it over the course of like the season, yeah, you could say it's overperforming, but they are getting something right. But on the counter is that they're averaging 3 goals a game. Like they've already hit the 100 mark.
Do Barca have a problem against?
So round of 16. So the first leg is 4th of March, and the second leg is 11th of March. Wow.
Yeah.
Do they have a problem against?
So 1 week.
So
we got like 1 week.
What La Liga teams would you say are like good offensively?
Wait, hold on. Before we get that, because I want to just keep it topic wise. So SK, if you're PSG, who would you rather face?
So I would say based off current form, Liverpool. Because obviously like Liverpool haven't been playing well for the last month. And if you're gonna play them in like a week and a half, then the odds of them like kind of recovering where they were at in like November, December time is like pretty low. So yeah, I'd probably say just based off of current form, I'd go with Liverpool. Because obviously, like Ricardo just said, Barcelona are like currently cooking.
But you think Liverpool's bad form will still continue into the UCL?
Well, because especially when you look at like how they're performing, I don't like I see an avenue that PSG can win. Like if Wolves was because like I missed today's game, but I watched that second half of that Wolves game, and like Wolves were like legitimately outplaying them for an entire half. So if Wolves can do that, if I'm PSG, I'd be encouraged by that. Not to say that they're definitely going to win, but I would look at that and be like, that's definitely something that we can build upon because we're better than freaking Wolverhampton.
And anyone else wants to touch on those pages before I go to Real?
Yeah.
Can you talk to me? PSG. Who would you rather face?
I'd probably maybe on form, but I feel like if you're talking about familiarity, like I'm talking like maybe familiarity wise, because I feel like they face Barca, like, and I don't know, I feel like maybe they have, and they've been in them as well in the past, especially like last season. I feel like maybe there's less. I don't think they'd have like the fear factor. Maybe that
we're talking about that highlight, bro. PSG,
they might have
killing that highlight.
And like I said,
Kenny.
they have a lot of like XC. You have the manager that was there. You have the Dembele factor. So I do feel like they might get a bit more up for the Barcelona game, and I feel I could see them like turning up against Barcelona more than in Liverpool. So I'd give them probably more chance against a Barcelona, especially. Obviously, it depends, like, because I feel like Barcelona, they can't get exploited, but I do feel as well attacking wise. Like, obviously, PSG has been bad this season, but like Hakimi can get go at even Mendes as well. So I'm
respecting, he's been good this season, man.
Going forward, I do think that defensively, still, I've seen games where, like, especially when he plays against like decent, good wingers, I've seen him get a bit exposed there. So but obviously, he brings it all going forward. So
basically, you're saying as PSG would rather face Barca and have that chance against with Barcelona.
Yeah, obviously, Barca, I'd give it like a 60, maybe 65-35 Barca or 60-40. But yeah, I think I do think that they'd have more confidence facing Barcelona.
The Bulls play through the middle now.
What's it called? Zombies, talk to me. Who would PSG rather face?
I think
also don't use people who are bad in form just based on just how both teams play, how they're structured.
No.
What do you think is a better match for PSG?
Honestly, it would have to be Barca. It just would, because this would somewhat be more of a tactical or more of a high line battle to see who has like the greatest high line, and honestly, who just got it tactically. So that's just me.
All right, so Real Madrid. Here's the thing. Do Real want to avoid Atleti?
Defensively, they'd rather face Barca. Offensively, they'd rather face Liverpool.
If I'm Real Madrid, you are avoiding Atleti. Because think about it. What happened? If you're Real, you like. If you're Real, you want Real. I believe. Are we saying that they should take care of Leverkusen over 2 legs? It'll be tricky. They should.
I think for Real, it's more like you prefer to play Leverkusen more than avoiding to play Atletico. It's just
because they know you too well. I think Atleti over 2 legs. And also remember, the second leg is going to be at their crib.
They are.
So for me,
And especially like,
I don't know. I don't know whether Real beat Atleti over 2 legs.
Yeah,
they beat them. They are Champions League cocks against. Atleti
you
are
know,
Champions League cocks against Madrid.
Exactly.
Wait, hold on. Kenny, then Elijah, Kenny.
But play style wise, I just feel like they match up better against the Leverkusen. I feel like Leverkusen are probably they like to play like high tempo game like that, and I just feel like in transition they're gonna get killed. I just feel like the Leverkusen are just like they're quite naive in the way they play sometimes.
But Leverkusen, I think Leverkusen can. I think when you just look at how quickly Leverkusen work their transitions and their wing backs, Leverkusen can cause real issues. Because trust me, like Leverkusen doing this whole pep tic-tac, Leverkusen really play direct and push the ball forward. Leverkusen will give them issues.
They're not winning.
And also remember the second leg is at their house.
And we've seen.
They're not winning.
They need to win the transition.
Xhaka isn't what he was.
What do you think Vinny's gonna do to Frimpong, bro?
But even we've seen Alonso. He can play like a defensive game. We've seen him do it before. But like I just feel like matchup wise, I just think that Leverkusen they're just too naive. I think Atletico have more experience.
So Elijah, what do you say? So Real Madrid, who do you think they'd rather face, Leverkusen or their sworn rivals?
I think overall, bro, like it's as much as we say who they want to face, who they want to face, bro. This sport is so interesting because it doesn't matter who you face. If you get caught on the wrong day, you're cooked.
No. But matchups is a big thing. No, of course, a bad is a bad day. A red card is a red card. But still, like Leverkusen and let's say these are two very different kinds of teams, and those are two very different kinds of matchups. So if you're Real Madrid, for me, I feel if you're Real Madrid, I feel that I think they can navigate Leverkusen over 2 legs. Atleti over 2 legs. That's tricky.
I don't want any piece of Atletico in the Champions League.
They're satanic, man. I'm not gonna lie.
Because for some odd reason, the way how Diego thinks, bro, when it comes to the Champions League, especially if he sees another Spanish club, I don't know what it is, but he somehow in a way gets it right.
They're gonna baptize.
Never beaten them in the UCL.
No, because you see, if Real, imagine if Real face Atleti and for some strange reason it's 1-1 at the Bernabeu, bro, Satan will come down.
Exactly.
To the town. He's going to come down and he'll come in defense. Basically, Satan, Lucifer, and Damien will be the back.
It's gonna be prime terrorist ball, man.
Can I say this?
Also, here's the thing. Now, again, for entertainment's value, please, I'm begging you, football gods, give me Real Leverkusen.
No,
Real Athletic is going to be satanic ball.
Real are going to baptize.
Nah, but there's going to be punch, kicks, headbutts, people.
That's the thing, bro.
The game is going to be.
And also keep in mind, this whole Montero storyline going along.
Oh, yeah.
That's going to add an extra underpinning to that athletic game. So that's basically, it's going to be a football match. It's not going to be a football match.
Everything possible to knock Madrid out of its
and he's going to fail.
Flow. He's going to fail.
To be fair, it's a numbers game at this point. Like
it really is.
Like yes, you are right that Real Madrid always seemingly beat Atletico Madrid. But there's going to be a certain point where it's not going to go their way. And to be fair, every single time that Real Madrid have punched Atleti out, it's been because of Cristiano fucking Ronaldo. So, I mean, could things be different? I mean, you're not facing Real Madrid, Cristiano Ronaldo. So, if I'm Atleti, I want Real Madrid.
And I was going to say that.
To be fair, I'd rather take Bayern Munich if that's the other option. But
I was going to ask this.
If you're Atleti, no, Ricardo. If you're Atleti, I want Bayern Munich. I want Bayern. Bro, the Bayern I've seen lately. Or if I'm Atleti, I want Bayern.
But you don't think Leverkusen would want Bayern as well, given their last game where they
yes.
No. Here's the thing. Both sides.
Bayern is the weakest.
Guys, take a bit. Bayern are getting knocked out. Take a bit from me. Leverkusen will easily take care of Bayern over 2 legs, 100%.
You're
easily will take care of them.
I just want to know if Bayern wins. Are we?
Wait, hold on, KJ. Have you seen Bayern in their last few games?
I'm gonna be dead ass with you. No, hold on. Hold on. I'll
Okay.
be dead ass with you. I can see a world where Bayern Munich beat Leverkusen.
Yeah, 100%. Leverkusen against Atletico.
Did you see that match on?
You guys Bayern did the same thing to them, like in their reverse fixture, right?
Did you watch Leverkusen versus Atleti this season? Frimpong was really good, but I'm telling you right now, they have no midfield. Real Madrid would baptize Leverkusen, right? And what's it called? And
baptize.
They would baptize Leverkusen. They would genuinely baptize.
Bayern, I don't know, man. Bayern.
No, I'm not talking about Bayern. I'm talking about
Madrid.
No, we're talking about Bayern Munich. We're talking about Bayern against.
Bayern, no, they're beating them over 2 legs. That's for sure. They're beating them over 2 legs. One game.
Basically, Bayern.
Bayern is the weakest link,
if you're Bayern Munich, you want
Leverkusen is weaker than
Bayern. Yeah, you want
like if you're Bayern, you don't want any part of Atletico. Basically, if you're Real Madrid, you want Leverkusen. Here's the thing: if you're Real Madrid, of course, Real can beat Atletico. I'm just those 2 legs. Basically, that's going to be a very psychological. It'll be very psychological 2 legs with Atletico because it's just going to be mind games, fouling. Gamesmanship. It'll be too psychological.
If you're Bayern, who would you rather have?
So if I'm Bayern, I would rather have Leverkusen.
100%.
Bayern can't be like Bayern. That's a bad matchup for Atleti. Like I just think it's Atleti over, especially the second leg of the. No, if you're Bayern, because you know them pretty well, I think because SK. Here's the thing, I think Leverkusen and Atleti beat them. But Bayern's best chance is Leverkusen because you know them. Atleti, you don't know them, and it's a bad matchup.
No, so company against low block from what I've seen is
like Kenny, that is no. Low, bro, it's over. No. Basically, the worst possible matchup for Bayern is Atleti. That is the worst possible thing. It will be the worst possible matchup. See, Leverkusen, at least there's space to give you, so at least you could do it. But that's Bayern team against a really good low block and satanic ball. Nah, like Atleti all day, every day.
Also, that Kim guy, like,
oh my days,
bro! Did you see his mistake that led to the goal for? Like, what the hell are you doing?
No, he's letting the Koreans down, man. Like, it's actually that.
No, basically, look. I think so. Are we saying that Real? Who do we think Real are going to get on Friday?
Atleti.
I think they're going to get Leverkusen.
I think they're going to get Atleti.
I think they're going to get Atleti.
Yeah,
I think they're getting Leverkusen.
Because you know that this is all rigged. They're going to get Atleti. Zombies.
The reason why I think they're going to get Atleti is because you know how UEFA is. They want them views.
Are we saying it's
and then not only that, you got to think the whole controversial thing with what happened with Montero.
100%. No, guys, wait, KJ. Of course it's fixed. What are we on about?
And then one more thing too.
Yeah.
No, KJ. This one's KJ. Our owner Abramovich literally paid Chelsea legends to try and make sure that Chelsea had a good draw. So wait, we know this is fixed, and it's all for entertainment. Also, if you're UEFA, the money tie is Real Atleti. It ain't Real Leverkusen. It's Real against Atleti.
No. Can I finish?
Yes.
Can I finish?
Yeah. Go finish.
But yeah, it's just honestly they're gonna get Atleti. It's just like I said for the views, and then more importantly, the whole controversial thing of what happened with Montero and the whole thing with him and his business is tied to Atletico. So
wait, how? Wait, hold on, what?
Did you guys know that?
No, I didn't see it. What about it?
Montero, so his business is linked with Atletico Madrid. That's why this whole
that's why he's been sacked.
That's why he's been under 24-hour, watch. But other than
him and his family can get out of the house.
And that's why Sumia is advocating violence, by the way. So that's it.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Wait, hold on. Zombies.
My fault. But I wouldn't be surprised. So say for an example, the first leg. So say like if Real Madrid get it, but the second leg, if it happens to be tied on aggregate and the penalties extra time,
is this against Atleti?
I bet you it'll be violent. Against Atleti. Imagine. Just imagine. No, just imagine with the aggregate being tied up.
Oh no! Here's the thing: if Real gets Atleti, they need to go into Metropolitano with a 2-goal deficit.
Yeah.
They need if they get there with a 2-goal deficit, then they're good. 1-goal deficit.
And then two, HH, you got to think the narrative. Real Madrid has bested Atleti twice, especially in the final. So that's the whole. So that's another, reason why.
They are not going to beat them. They are cocks when it comes to the Champions League against Madrid, unfortunately.
But they have to. But that's why they got to break their duck, bro.
Yeah, they have
that's a good storyline.
This ain't the year, unfortunately.
Did they play them? Did they play them? Did they play them without Cristiano though?
Is this the year? Is this the year for it to happen though?
That's Guardiola. That's Guardiola.
What are we saying about the World Cup goal if Madrid get knocked out in the round of 16?
It depends on what's man. And if he scored his goals, he's done his job. So
no.
Yes. If he's done his goals, he's done his job.
Did you guys blame him in 2022 when PSG lost to Real?
No, because we performed.
That was Benzema Juju, bro.
Yeah, that was yeah.
Okay, so what's the goal? So before Wisegate, if you're Real Madrid, who do you want to face in the last 16? Atleti or Leverkusen?
Okay, you can remember Evie, please.
Yeah, sure.
Oh my god!
Bro, do you know that he twisted his ankle?
Yeah. No, HH. I don't know how this guy.
Guys, Wisegate, send me that image. That's when you wallpaper. Wisegate, send me that image.
No,
Wisegate, DM me that image right
now. We're building
this. Bro, can you see his ankle? Guys, see, guys, this is what I call guys, this is the image of an adoption.
No,
this is what you call an adoption. This is going on the adoption center right now.
You're telling me Guardiola that lavabo operation. That's what.
No.
Kenny, that's a red. That's a red. I'll see you on the next thing about Kenny. That's a red. That's a red.
Wow.
Wait, hold on. Wisegate.
He didn't even get the Melanin tax. That's crazy. Straight up. Look, bro, that AV, bro. We unlocked a new character there.
No, that was bad.
He will go on henceforth be called Josko Lotin, man. That's
no, but you know what they were thinking. This is why, whenever,
chill on, my guy, chill on.
That's why I hate doing slide tackles on FIFA. Because the worst thing is whenever you do a slide tackle and the guy times his dribble and you look stupid. Basically, it's the worst thing that can happen in football. When you look, when a player makes you look dumb. I never want this to ever happen to me ever in a football match before. Ever.
Allegedly.
Yeah, this never happens.
You're useless on FIFA either way. So
allegedly.
I said bring back
who the Real want to face? Leverkusen or Atleti?
Personally, I want to see that Alonso Madrid clash. I want to see that. I don't want to see another Madrid derby, to be honest. I don't want to see that.
Me neither.
Although for Bayern, obviously they'll take Leverkusen because they would want their get back because that performance was horrendous from Bayern. So they'd want to get back. And I agree with you. I think Atleti will be a awful. That'll be a satanic game like that. Game.
So who do you think wins? Do you think Real will beat them over 2 legs, or
wait?
You can't tell.
Beat who?
Atleti.
Yeah. I think they will, and I think pretty comfortably as well.
Comfortably.
Yeah.
You know what I think? You know what I would say though? I feel like Atleti. I don't know if this is just me, but I feel like they care more about eliminating Real Madrid than actually winning the damn competition.
Exactly.
No, true. As especially with all the references, I think they're focused I think for Atleti, they're like at least we contribute to them not winning a treble. Because let's put like Real, and also guys, it's not gonna guys. Let's put real. No one is winning a treble this season. There's no team good enough to win a treble.
Yes, we are.
If that's a Madrid derby,
we got.
If that's a Madrid derby, just prepare yourself for the worst refereeing performance of all time. That game, the refereeing will be because obviously Jude is missing the. I think Jude.
He's missing the first leg.
He can't tell anybody to fuck off. So
So Wait. Well, he's safe for the first leg. Second leg, I don't know, but he's safe for the first leg. But that refereeing in that fixture is gonna be horrific.
No. I mean, basically,
They should
whoever.
Tom Montero run it back. Tom Montero run it back.
Especially the second.
Bro. Whoever the referee is in that game, I feel sorry for that guy. Bro.
No. What do you mean? What do you mean? Sorry, bro. That guy's gonna get payments thrown at him left, right, and center. What do you mean? Sorry.
Wait, hold up. If it's bag for bag, Real win that. Atleti don't have any money. If it's bag for bag.
No, but what if?
Surely Real have the bigger bag.
Well, Real Madrid will pay and make themselves to be the victim somehow. But
exactly.
Oh no, that's Liverpool's job. They're the perennial victims. Come on, man.
Wait, HH.
Yeah, we're saying.
Did you preserve a section for the best African player in the world? Did you preserve a section for that?
No, we already talked about that.
We already talked about that. And also, YSK. I don't want to hear anything from me about that. No, because YSK. Well, no, YSK. This is not time for jokes. No, YSK. I have no time for jokes. It's serious. He was disrespected, and YSK. I am not saying.
Can I lightly season? I just want
to go.
HH, where's he? HH, apparently Fabrizio said since last summer there was an agreement for him to leave. So where's he going this summer? What serious team is buying a Serie A stat pattern? What serious team? Let's be real.
Here we go again.
Galatasaray will take.
No, for sure. That's a good one. That's a good move for him. That's a good move for him.
Guys, it's been real, guys. I'll see you Friday for the Hangout reaction.
Justice for Serie A.